Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the MMO 101 and MMO 201, where we play MMOs and then we grade MMOs. And we have been here for 12 weeks.
Ever.
That's 3 months of the same MMO. We're getting close to the record. But we're still having fun doing some LOTRO rating, our very first rating experience for the MMO 101 and 201. So, a lot of fun. I'm Draq. I'm your resident wizard and fire runekeeper. Also with me tonight, I have Mr. Nathan Apal.
Hello, everybody.
You may know him from such famous podcasts as Game Geezen and other assorted cringe productions. We also tonight have the lore master himself, Mr. Therek's Rainbow, Therek himself.
Hey, everybody. Jets in the playoffs. Go, Jets, go.
Go, Jets, go. It's a hockey thing. I don't know anything about that.
They're so excited to root for somebody.
Hey, if we don't win, at least one of my teams might win.
We also have the often imitated but never duplicated Essen.
Thank God. I don't even know what a playoff is. The poll is correct tonight. I am chill. I have been tranquilized.
Tranquilized for tonight.
We'll see about that. His clothes are on, so that's a start.
That's good. We also have the better half, Sarah.
I'll accept that.
And we have Ari the optimistic tonight.
Ever optimistic.
Ever optimistic.
We're going to do this one and done.
One and done tonight. Not on camera, we have the second best healer of the land, Vendini.
Still second best, eh? That's the best I can do.
We have
Like Michael Phelps against everyone else.
We have Crowsinger, the talkative.
She speaks bird, all right? And leave her alone.
We have Mana Rohan, who takes issue with me calling this boss the Balrog.
Not a Balrog, everybody. Just a big creature that has wings.
I'm on Mana Rohan.
It's a Balrog's cousin.
It just sounds better when you call it a Balrog. All the Lord of the Rings people.
There is a raid that is a Balrog in the game at some point. I know this because I almost cheated, but then I was too lazy to figure out what the name of the raid was. So.
No, the game is indeed calling this a Balrog. This is a Balrog. It's just Balrogs don't have wings. There's a big thing. Go follow the Tolkien professor. He'll tell you. He'll set you right.
And last but not least, we have Fate, who probably does the most damage out of us all.
Wait, you still forgot. What do you mean? Last
He doesn't
but not
like
least.
birds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's
I
a
forgot
couple of
Sparrow.
people.
It's like a roulette wheel. Who's going to forget each week?
Listen.
It landed on you
God,
tonight, Sparrow.
Sparrow and our raid leader stands.
Oh, I forgot
This
Stan.
proves that it really is a
What
camera
is
thing.
Stan's done for us
You're
lately,
always
honestly. Come on.
I'm so sorry.
Forgotten.
We have Sparrow the Chill tonight.
Oh,
in
the fire,
I've been Nurse Sparrow all
The-
week.
here I
come.
the
Fire
pajamas.
is coming. All right. All right.
Spring into
I am
action.
not there, you guys. I don't know why the fire is coming.
It's happening.
And also, last but not least, how could I forget our fearless raid leader? And I'm already dead.
I'm dead too. Me too.
One and done. One and done.
Hallelujah.
That's what the
Right. Wiped on the trash.
Where did the trash come from?
fault.
To be
It's
fair,
waiting for us.
They were waiting.
To be fair, I was not expecting a pull. in the
We were-
middle
nobody
of my
pulled.
bad
Wasn't a
intro.
pull.
Nobody
yeah.
pulled. Nobody
And they're
pulled.
still coming.
Not even
Oh my
Therek.
God.
It wasn't even Therek this time.
It certainly wasn't me.
Eric, who is known for pulling.
Yeah.
So I guess,
Effectively.
am I restarting, or what am I doing here?
Yeah, I think you're
We're
gonna
gonna
run
have
back.
I'm still in combat.
You're gonna
And
die.
those things are just going to keep coming too. We got to
Yeah, we
get
gotta
something
get
up on the
some
stream.
more.
So
Waves.
annoying.
I've got 2.5 minutes left on my game download because I got a new PC and I forgot to download the game.
All right,
Sarah's
so
fault.
should we stop before we go in that cave
Yes. Yes.
Probably.
and wait
Probably
for
a good idea.
Wait for our other
wait-
healer,
wait
yeah.
for a Sarah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was totally a professional player slash streamer move to download the game
Just-
half an hour before it starts.
Just to test.
Yeah.
We all
Just
failed
test out
this.
the new PC, making sure it's beefy enough.
Mr. C's called me out for not remembering everyone. I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's
So-
the trademark.
So
at
hard.
This point.
I barely remember my children's names, okay?
Yeah.
They're with me every day, so.
We need to like have little name tags on. It says, "Hi, my name is," in case Draq forgets me.
My name
Without a
is.
camera, so he wouldn't see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is last but not least.
Last but not least. There you go.
My name is Slim Shady.
The real
Real
Slim
Slim
Shady?
Shady? Oh.
Oh.
All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating.
Oh, well, I suppose someone should stand up.
1 minute. Come on, game.
Well, listen,
do
take
it.
your time.
I
It's not
heard
like
if
we
you
need to
hold
heal or
shift, you
anything.
run faster in this game. That's what I heard.
Oh man, Lore Master must be broken because it's not working for me.
One of you guys shout that out so it could be public knowledge. I thought Nathan did.
Yeah,
Right,
in the
shout
stream.
it up.
Somebody said
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I
Yes.
did.
Oh, yeah, we
I
talked
totally
about it.
Oh, yeah, we
did.
totally
Yeah,
talked about
so
it.
now we can totally
And I
say
said it was shift too.
Oh,
Derek, why don't we just in the next stream you could
Okay, I
just
got
talk
it, I got
about
it.
everything that you know, and then that way nothing will be NDA.
Dude, if you watch my entire stream, which unfortunately the first half was a disaster, I had to take it down. But if you see it, I was literally blabbering about everything. I was just unloading.
Well, and you guys, if you watched Nathan's stream, I'm not sure if you can see on the rest of ours, but we were looking for the dragon. You can see
yeah.
it. We ran right
We
by
went
it.
right by it. You can
There's
actually
a-
see it on the
you
camera.
guys showed me with that. Oh my god.
Basgrim found it like
Yeah,
a
he found
perfect
it.
screenshot.
Oh,
Like, you can
It's
see
right
it.
there, and it's like
funny.
way before like we even got to the end of where we were going. It was like super close, literally right
Yeah.
beside us.
Man.
And what's even more unfortunate is somebody in the game sent me a tell and said it's on the left, but I thought they meant going back on the
It's
left.
literally to your left.
But it was to the
Oh,
left coming
man.
in, but we were leaving when he sent me the tell, so I went to the left leaving the
Yeah.
area, so
no.
we still missed it. And I thought they were trolling us.
We gotta leave a little something for the next stream, so it's all
Do I
good.
want something?
Yeah.
Sav said that she thought you were doing a great job
Glorious.
describing everything, Nathan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't
So
know if you saw that I tagged you in the official Discord.
No, I didn't see that yet. No, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
I did go through the entire dialogue at the end, though, since I knew I was going to have to delete the first part where I did it. So I broke down
30
the
seconds.
Oh,
Can I
nice.
get put into can I get put into a tanks group so I can use my one and only buff on them? Air lore.
You're not going to want to do that all night, though.
It's literally putting a buff on a dude.
A buff on a dude.
Dudes
Oh,
need
there's a
buffs
poll
too.
up.
no comment.
There's a poll up, by the way.
Oh, best MMO PvP experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't have the
wait a minute.
AOC in here.
You got to put
Alright.
Dark Age on there.
I don't
it really
see-
is the
Listen,
best.
I never played it.
I am
so
a
don't
sucker
know.
for some
I-
Alteric Valley, though. That was my favorite.
I lost.
Yeah, same here, Draq.
By no means am a
WoW
PvP.
Battlegrounds. That was my favorite.
When you log in the next day and the same Alteric Valley that you were fighting yesterday was still up, that was my
It
favorite.
was fantastic. And then they like squished it into like, oh, it's gonna be like a 10-minute thing. I was like, well, it's just like everything else. Like, why do I care?
Yeah, it was definitely its own deal.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. It was great that way.
WoW
It's not
Battlegrounds
okay.
are the only ones
Perfect.
PvP I ever liked.
It was a good one.
Yep.
Hotball was
I-
actually
that-
amazing.
It was good for us non-PvPers because like we felt like we were
Yeah.
doing something even if we were bad at it.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why it was so good. You can contribute even if you're doing PvE stuff. That's
Yeah.
what's so good about it.
Yeah, it was totally
mean-
good that way.
I will admit that being what Warhammer was prior to Warhammer, or I mean, I'm sorry, not Warhammer, what Warcraft was before World of Warcraft, I expected the PvP to be like to kick Dark Age of Camelot's butt, and it
Oh,
kind of
no.
didn't. It kind of
No,
didn't.
no.
But it should have because, Warhammer.
I usually hate PvP, but I actually really enjoyed it in WoW. I like how you could have it completely separate from the rest of the game. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed the way
I
they did it.
enjoyed it in GW too.
It's fun.
I was having
doesn't-
fun with, setting up forts and stuff.
Forts and
In
stuff.
what game are you talking about?
Guild Wars
Guild
2.
Wars 2. Your favorite game of all time.
Yeah. Well, Guild Wars 2 did copy the Dark Age Camelot. Their PvP's not bad.
Yeah,
Okay, my launcher
oh.
is up. It's almost done.
We're going with that, yeah. But Guild Wars 2, the world versus world thing, like it should be fun, but it's mostly just like, all right, follow the Zerg and do whatever. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, I was one of those people who was like setting up the forts and then watching for people to come in, and then when they came in, I call the Zerg.
Are you call? I summon the Zerg.
I'm the person who calls the Zerg.
The Zerg summoner. Jeez,
dude,
that's a good job.
Nathan, we were going last night on DOC, and I was there were no battleground leaders, so I made myself the battleground leader. We were the only ones. It was so.
I was too embarrassed to admit this. The reason I didn't make it Dark Age came out last night stream is because I made a grilled cheese sandwich with oil, with peanut oil, and I didn't realize that the bread would soak all the oil in the pan up, and I got sick and crashed. I literally was passing out.
No worries. We got
nearly killed by a grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, if you're gonna die, it's not a bad way to go. But...
Isn't it the way Mama Cass went?
Peanut oil grilled cheese sandwich. That's how you go.
I don't waste food. I'm the guy that eats the stuff before it goes bad. I don't waste it.
Yeah,
we are so not the same. No, I throw stuff out if the milk's 1 day away. I'm like, why not?
Oh, I'm guzzling it.
Oh
yeah,
no,
I'm guzzling it. I'm just picking up. I'm like, well, it's my duty.
Oh,
I gotta.
Just don't.
I'm with Therek.
Milk.
I'm with Therek. I'm throwing my wife's leftovers away. She's like, that was still good. I'm like, nope.
See, what I do is I eat it before it gets to that point.
I try. I can't get to all the stuff sometimes.
Every night I scour our fridge for anything about to go bad, and I eat it.
You know, the worst is when you make your coffee and you pour the cream in and you go to stir it and there's little floaty bits of the cream that's no good anymore, and you're like, do I still drink this or not? If it's the last little. I've done that. I've drank that, but not if it's
come on, guys.
What you do is you put it back and you take your coffee, you put it in the microwave, you zap it for a little while, just in case it will kill anything that would have killed you.
Yeah, because microwave definitely kills all the germs. Every time.
It definitely does. It's a fact.
That's scientific right there.
Do not get your medical advice from this stream.
Just pour some bleach in there. That'll kill it.
Life lessons from the 101 and now the 201.
Just stick your head in the microwave.
There's that. I mean, a little gut bacteria to fend off the really nasty bacteria is a good thing, right?
I'm not sure you should get your medical advice from the guy who puts peanut oil in grilled cheese.
No, I think we can all agree on that.
So there was a show.
Oh my God.
When you grow up poor, you're basically like, oh, I did that before and it didn't kill me, so it's fine.
Right, I survived this before.
Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, which is completely not true.
Yeah,
I
Builds
remember
up your immunities.
No, I remember having an upset stomach and taking Pepto-Bismol at my grandma's house, who she doesn't throw anything away. And then I realized what I had done after I just drank it right out of the thing, I looked down and it had expired 12 years ago.
No. Just 12
the thing about
years
expired
ago.
medication, though, it just doesn't work anymore. It doesn't make you sick. It just doesn't work anymore.
And that's what made me notice the logo. It was so old, the logo wasn't even the same anymore. That's what made me look at it. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't what Pepto-Bismol looks like.
Yeah, see, the risk you run there is that they used to make it with some sort of toxic chemical before they got in trouble, and then they changed it, and you're like, you're drinking the pre...
Yeah, I was drinking the 1984 Pepto-Bismol,
What chat am I reading?
That was a good year.
It's a good year for Pepto-Bismol.
Oh God, S and I did something like that on a much smaller scale, but we moved. And for some reason, me being still having that poor mentality, I'm like, bring anything that's not perishable. So we packed these boxes of canned goods. The movers loved that, by the way.
Movers loved it.
And then so we get here. We've been in the house for a few years, and then I'm looking for canned goods to have with our food, and I'm like, oh, that expired before we even moved, and we still brought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Sorry.
some stuff like that. We actually cleaned out our furnace room the other day, and we had like a food, like emergency food bin in there, and it's like, even if we were in an emergency, I don't think I would eat this stuff anymore. rice cakes that expired 10 years ago. Like, oh no,
Oh my God.
Create an
All right.
emergency.
I'm logging in.
Create an
All
emergency
right.
By eating it. Yeah.
That's right.
There was a show called Hoarders. And,
We know.
We know
about it.
Hoarders?
Yep, I'm sure most people know about it. But the one that I happened to watch, well, I didn't see very many of them, but when I saw the lady that was there,
No,
she
not
had
this one. Not this one.
she had yogurt
Oh, that's okay.
on, not refrigerated. It was on these shelves, and she had a bunch of them, and they were all the packages were all distended because the bacteria in there had
God.
Yeah, I've seen.
Had-
that.
Yeah, they're gonna explode.
grown so much.
Oh wow.
So the
Don't eat
the worst episode of Hoarders, which I have not seen, but I've heard it talked about, is the woman who
Yep, I already know.
saved her own feces.
Yeah, in the house.
Oh.
In the house.
What?
And what was
Why?
funny,
Why?
she just pooped in a pans and stuff in the house, and then she didn't do nothing with it. And what was crazy about, I did see that episode. What was crazy about it is she was like, "Well, this is what my mom did. Some of this is my mom's when she was alive." Like, yeah.
Yikes.
I
Okay.
can imagine why I never watched that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Okay,
good.
I'm
For
getting
40 years, yeah, Gula. For 40 years, she pooped
We had
and
to burn
peed.
down the house. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
and it would burn for a long time. People use that for fuel in some
It
countries.
probably exploded. They
Yeah,
probably
cow
had
pies
to
and camel pies.
evacuate the city because of the house.
What do you even do? Like, this is like, here's like there's like a photo album of poop. Like, here's my mom's poop.
No,
Yeah, that's what
We're gonna
nukes
take
are
it.
for. You know.
Everybody's video has frozen, by the way.
no.
Oh.
I was being very
That's
still.
weird.
Great, you can
We're
work
being
on that while I
very
figure
still.
out why I have no character.
Nobody-
I'm just trying to
in the
change
game.
the subject, really.
No, a
Nobody
Tyrannosaurus-
knows
that
a
Draq faded out.
Tyrannosaurus
I
Rex
appreciate
has
it.
entered the room.
I'm a
and
hero.
everyone's frozen.
I think we're back. We're back.
Nobody move.
Sarah?
Well, I just logged into my game with, the same account that I had before.
Did you
That's good.
did you
I
have
had
to
no
choose a server, and
characters.
did you not choose?
Oh, the round.
God.
You
Yeah,
picked
thank
the
you,
wrong
Stan.
round.
I was like panicking over here for a second, guys. Yeah.
Landraball.
I
That's
knew
totally
exactly
what it was.
what happened.
Ugh.
Listen, I love Sarah more than anybody else. Can we go without her?
I'm almost there. I just need
Well,
to
we've died
pick the
twice
correct-
with one healer, so
Yeah, I just need to pick the correct server.
The answer is no.
Oh, okay.
more stories
We'll
about
die
poop.
again.
Let's do it.
No,
Guys,
no
I
more poop
apologize
stories.
for holding up the excitement tonight. It's totally my fault.
Derek,
Make
what
it up
was
to us.
what was your favorite part of the Pantheon pre-alpha stream?
What's my favorite part? That's a good question. You know what? When we were climbing up that cliff and we got to the top, and then we had to come back down. And you remember, like when we were climbing up, we saw that NPC at the bottom, and Baz kind of bailed out. And I thought he was going down. There's a Dire Lord NPC down there that I thought was aggro to everybody, and I think Desert sort of set it up so that we would potentially basically fall down there and scare ourselves. It was a
Thanks,
scary moment.
Des.
I thought we were definitely going to get all ganked by that guy. That's my
Stans,
favorite
where-
moment. That's the one that comes to mind.
Where do I pick the server? I don't see it on the main login page.
It's on the
Once you put your password in, there's a server picker. Right below
After you put your
account.
password in. So
After you
click
put your
login.
password in. Yep.
Okay. There it is.
Landrval.
Thank you.
I think my favorite moment was I was portaling all night long. I was portal. Every time it was every 30 seconds it was up. If we were moving around, I was portaling.
And Ko noticed it
And
too.
then
He called
Ko
it
was
out.
like, "So do you have some sort of like warp spell?" And I was like, "Yes."
Oh, wait. I know what my favorite actual moment was. It was when Draq thought that tower was the tower.
Oh
of the
no, I
Reckless
got the
Magician.
wrong tower.
That killed me, Therek.
Oh yeah.
That made me laugh because I kind of knew he thought that already, and I was like, "Uh-oh, don't ask
You
him."
just
Wait,
let him step in it.
No.
but he wanted to so badly.
I
When
did.
I was about to do it, but I'm like, I know what he's gonna do here. I'm gonna let him do this. And then
No, Derek. Thought we were bros.
it was too good an opportunity to pass up. I couldn't.
Would
I couldn't
you
let that go.
would you call
That's
that a
all right.
bear-
Now Bounty
a
Code
bear
has
trap?
claimed the actual power of the Reckless Magician.
There's going to be a battle of the wizards when the game goes live. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah,
It's fine. He almost died, so I suppose I'll let him have it. It's fine.
So, as a non-PA tester, my favorite was as you guys were running around, and this one's a serious one, not a joke. But when you were running around, that was probably the first time I've seen footage where I felt like this is it felt very, I don't want to use the word, but it felt immersive, you know, and seeing the scenery in the distance and seeing the cliffs, and it's just like, oh man, this feels good. And I'm just watching, so I can't wait to play.
I can't wait to show you guys like the B-roll footage I got with no UI, no overlay on. Like I did a lot of like 360 shots, and I've put it all together, and I'm gonna sort of make it with fancy and fun, and
fancy and fun.
Fancy and fun. It's gonna look awesome.
Yeah, when you guys got to that vista, like, you can see how huge that zone is.
Yeah, that's just like
massive
starter zone.
Just wait. Just imagine that's all populated. It's all completed. Like imagine we're at launch and you're looking over there and you see people running around. I mean, and just this, it's all the stuff is there. It's gonna be crazy.
I don't have to imagine it's populated. It was pretty populated on the weekend. Yeah, but I know what you mean. Yeah.
And it's funny. The comments on the channel are like, there are lots of good things, but there's lots of people that are like, oh, it looks like crap. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like compared to Elden Ring, yes, it looks like crap.
Let me put it this way:
like crap generally. Like what is?
Here's what you're not thinking about, Therek. Until Asmongold says it looks good, they will also say it looks bad. They're just repeating what they've heard.
They're just the robots.
Until your favorite content creator says it.
Compared to most modern games, it is not nearly as good looking. Compared to the games that we're playing most of the time, like Lord of the Rings Online, like Dark Ages of Camelot, like we play a lot of older games. And so you see Pantheon, it's like, wow, it does look really good compared to the older games.
But most modern MMOs don't look as good as Elden Ring.
Yeah,
right.
None of them do.
But to be fair, like a lot of modern MMOs look better than Pantheon right now as it stands in pre-alpha development.
Oh yeah.
To be fair,
yeah.
When Black Desert launched, I remember a number one comment was people saying, "Why does Witcher 3 look better?"
Oh my!
I remember that. That was a very common
That guy, get him out.
That is unbelievable.
It's not the same.
I remember.
People. It's not the same animal. It's totally different.
Yeah.
People just don't get it. The average person.
I feel like the comments in Co's stream, I was watching his and ours, or Pantheon Plus, Draq's. But I felt like at first the comments in Co's stream were like really pretty negative, which is what I expected. But then as he was talking, I felt like it shifted to a lot more positive. I thought he did a good job, explaining the state of things and like why this game is the way it is and why it's different and like what he likes about it. Because a lot of people are like, well, what's even the point? Why would you play a game like this?
Yeah.
I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, I thought he it's easy to just ignore the negative comments, but he actually says them and like calls it out and puts it out there so people can so you can sort of process it, right, and figure it out.
Yeah.
Which is
Therek in our YouTube channel, by the way. Ooh.
Nice. It's also like really entertaining and just it's really entertaining a stream because it's really like an awkward moment. Like, oh god, what's he gonna say about that? I can't believe he just brought that up.
Yeah.
And then just like he gives like totally mature answer. It's like, oh, and it makes the guy who made the comment kind of look like an idiot, but being like really nice, really nice about it. It's like you made yourself look like an idiot, not me.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like he's like legitimately answering questions. Like, I felt like there were actually a lot of people in his stream who were like curious about either the game or like, why would you be interested in this kind of game? And he was like, here's why. And not everybody will be, but for the people who will, this is why. I'm almost there, by the way.
And I'm running at the speed Plus of... folks, you did great in like schooling him a bit on what's going on, and
there was some tough questions actually. There was a couple that I think we didn't have perfect answers for. Like I wanted to have developer type answers, and I mean Baz is the best one for that. He knows. I mean, I tried to let him answer as much as possible.
Yeah,
but there was a couple that I think we kind of sort of fumbled our way through a little bit. But,
and Desmond did a great job, kind of like.
My game just crashed.
Secretly leading the team, like saying, "Hey, maybe we should try over here somewhere. What do you think?"
Oh my goodness! You should see the elaborate scheme with Baz and Desrin going back and forth.
So in our chat, I mean, me and Draq took the same strategy. We sat back and let Desert and Baz plan the
Good move.
day because we're like, you guys, they were totally going for it. They were totally into it.
So should we spend like 12.5 seconds here,
Oh,
or
yeah.
should we like?
Yeah, it really was. It was
Very
so
detailed, right?
Hey, honey, what is it called? I'm trying to figure out the graphics, like the thing. Resolution. What's yours on?
Way different than yours.
It's on the "We're all here waiting for you." That's what it's on.
I crashed because I tried to change my.
Pick the biggest one. Pick the biggest one.
So, Churro, dude, I'm kind of glad we didn't find the dragon. You know, at the end of the day, having something like that, you know it's there, but like not finding it leaves that air of mystery. I think it sort of intrigues people to go back and, you know, want to see it. Like it leaves something for the next time, right? Like you always want to leave.
Something.
Yeah.
And now we do know where it's at. Yeah. And if you watch my stream, there's a split second where you can see the dragon, actually. Because we ran right by it.
I couldn't remember if we talked about that on stream or not yet. But yeah, we ran right by it.
I'm transported back to my college years where I'm trying to pause videos to see, you know, certain things on the screen.
Frame by frame.
Yeah.
What would those things be, Draq?
Nothing at all. Nothing.
I didn't even think like.
I'm just saying, frame by frame.
Dial up was a thing, okay?
There was that one moment in an airplane when the plane's starting to crash. Everybody's panicking. You froze it right there.
So there's, if you guys have seen the movie Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
When I was in college, my roommates had it, and I would come back from classes, and it was almost always paused on one point where the kind of love interest for Joe Dirt was in there, and she's just like smiling at him or something, and they just loved seeing that, and I was like, okay, well,
that was their screensaver.
She's good looking. I'll go back to class now. See you later.
That is really weird.
Yeah, it was just like, okay, well, it's paused on this. Okay, all right.
I'm looking up the Joe Dirt cast. I'm very confused.
She's very good looking. So I understand why.
So
that was her.
I crashed when I tried to change my resolution, and now I clicked log back in, and now it's in a loading screen. Is it possible that this game plays not as well on my newer PC than my crappy laptop?
No, you just got to get it.
I'll be right back.
Call in tech support.
Did you try hitting it?
Just
Bring
turn it
Turning it off
off.
and back on again.
Let the
It doesn't
cat's
know who's
tail
boss.
brush against it. And...
As I tell my wife all the
Take it
time.
out of the cartridge, blow on it, put it back in.
Yeah.
As I tell my wife all the time, violence and technology do not mix.
Oh, they mix.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do.
No, they don't. It's not a car. It doesn't go.
I had a monitor when I was young, when the computers were really rough. You know, and it would get all crazy wonky, and literally I would smack it, and it would correct it. Yeah,
that doesn't work well with your flat screen, Nathan.
No, I don't do
Your LCD monitor will not take that.
I think we might know why you had stream troubles on Saturday, Nathan. We really figured it out. He's like, it's not streaming.
Yeah, our youngest daughter figured out what happens when you drop your laptop off the top bunk.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll do
Total
it.
monitor dead.
They don't bounce.
No, they went thud.
They do. They just don't work very well after they bounce.
I had a very expensive gaming laptop once, and my wife used it to watch Netflix. Okay, and she had her own laptop, but she wanted to watch it on mine. And then when she get done, she'd lay it on the floor. And one day I was in bed and I saw her lay it down. I was like, "Don't lay that on the floor. You're going to step on it. It's going to break." She literally got up and stepped on it. And I was like, "Did you just step on it just now?" And she's like, "I think I did."
No, winter. What are you doing? How could she do that?
Literally, right after I said it.
It was on purpose.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. She felt really bad.
Are you kidding me right now?
That just means new gaming PC. So that's
right.
great. It's great.
Oh, it's broken. I'm gonna have to buy a new one.
Yeah, shoot. The only thing my wife has ever broken of mine was my coffee pot, so I didn't really got. I got a new one of those, but still, it's not a new laptop. I need to work some sort of rig some sort of Rube Goldberg machine to make her destroy my machine.
So, Derek, while we're here, any lore you could tell us about this this particular area?
You know what was funny during the stream on Saturday, Nathan, was every time I got asked a question, somebody in chat said, "Dance, lore monkey, dance." I was like, oh, no. In my chat, I think it was Mr. C, actually. Mr. C was the one saying that. It made me laugh every time because I didn't have the answers for anything on Saturday. I was so lore pathetic on Saturday. I'm so embarrassed. Like, yeah,
I mean, it's hard to do that, on the fly with
100%.
random.
Like,
we're like, what's that rock mean, Derek?
Desmond's like, do you have lore of the flora and the fauna? I'm like, what? I'm like, I know you mentioned it. I really wasn't prepared though. I thought we were serious. Anyway, there was one question where he asked me about the lore, like the races, like our race is going to start in different places. At least I knew there was 9 races, and like they would all start in different continents, and there was 3 continents. I'm like, baseline stuff. I got you. So yeah, no, and much like then tonight, I am unprepared for any lore on this location.
I don't know any lore on this location, but I know lore about Balrog's not having wings. If anyone wants to know.
Save me, man.
Let it go. Just let it go.
Oh, Gulu has redeemed Therek.
He redeemed it. So, Therek, you can audible and have change to me if you want.
Okay, well, hold on one second. I have something. I can provide a Therek lore bit from the archives here because I just did something on Sunday for the Rewind that I talked about. So give me 1 second, I'll find it. Okay, so
Essen, if you need anything, look in the 101 chat. Sorry, Therek.
No, it's okay. Yeah. So one of the new mobs that you saw on the Dire Lord stream, the Altheros cultists in VR's dev update, those cultists are actually, so Altheros is one of the human gods. It is like there's the overall supreme deity, which is called Nador, and then there's 2 sort of gatekeepers for when humans die, and they basically get to pick certain souls to take, but they sort of defer everything to Nador. And Altheros is the one that takes the worst of the worst of the worst of humanity, right? So the most depraved, the most vile folks. He's called the Keeper of the Damned. And those cultists they worship him. And his worship is actually banned in human culture. They don't allow it. It's forsaken, that kind of thing. So I don't know why those cultists are in that location. Maybe there's something over there that they're guarding. Maybe there's something to their shrine or something like that. But the deities of the human pantheon are really pretty cool, and the Book of the Avaloth actually lists them all out. So there you go, Gulo.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that because it seems like recent MMOs have gotten away from deities, which I really love it. Like I love at the beginning of my MMO, like choosing my deity and like that making some kind of difference in the game that I'm playing. I find that to be super interesting and like super fun. And having like gear that's only that's deity dependent is also super fun.
Yeah.
They've talked about how in Pantheon your deity, it's going to be just like, it's going to be like that. You're going to choose a deity. They didn't say you're going to do it right at the start. They said it might be an acquired thing. Like you do it through a perception quest, through a keeper quest.
Cool. Right. No, that's good. I like that.
And even better. It will affect your character. Like it'll have a big impact on all those things that perception plays into, right? The flags, most importantly, all right? So if you're flagged as a follower of Altheros, then maybe those cultists, behave differently towards you, and you have some sort of options with them, which is awesome.
And you know that they'll do really cool stuff, like there'll be certain temples for different deities in different parts of the world where it makes sense. Might even do some cool stuff where like only if that's your deity can you enter that temple. I mean, they'll do some really cool stuff with it, and probably deity specific quests. I mean, you just know they do a lot of fun stuff.
That's one of the tough things about the pre-alpha right now, and we didn't show anything on stream really that was like, because the perception system's not in yet, like in any sort of form, it really, the lore of everything is not really available. Like it's not really like something you can interact with yet. you can a little bit. There's some little things you can talk to some NPCs in Avelia that tell you little stories and tell you things about the world, but for your character to interact with any sort of lore is not really a thing yet.
Yeah.
Nathan, do you remember the halfling? What was the halfling deity in the hole that you were safe? Was it Rylos Zek? I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna see if I can.
Anyway, if in EverQuest when they did the hole, if you created a certain halfling that had that worshipped a certain deity, nothing would attack you. So you had these like halflings running around, and they were great because you could go all the way to the bottom and you would never get attacked.
Brel, I think.
Was it Brel? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think you're right, Fate. Sounds
so.
Correct.
They were the corpse draggers of the hole.
Because we did the only raid I ever led in EverQuest was in the hole. I led a raid on the hole. Yeah, and it was really late in my EverQuest career, but like I was so nervous and I took it so seriously, and I was like I tried to figure everything out, and that was one of the things I remember. It was like you could do corpse retrievals with those.
Sarah's on.
Yeah, I didn't like in EverQuest choosing your deity to begin with.
We good?
You could make a seriously messed up choice in EverQuest if you.
That's exactly what I mean. Like there was no like warning that in 15 levels or 20 or 30 levels you're going to not be able to do this thing because you chose Tuner or someone else.
Or like if you picked if you decided that the XR looked cool and you picked like an XR, your choices were, for most of them, was just Khazad-Cthulhu. I think some of them could pick agnostic, but most of them could only pick Khazad-Cthulhu, which is the most hated deity.
Mm-hmm.
You literally could go nowhere. You couldn't even go to the neutral cities because you were disliked so much.
Yeah, but it was worth it. They were the best race.
Was it worth it?
It was.
They did get some great starting bonuses that were supposed to offset it, I think.
Welcome.
So I never
really
played
Von Burek.
Von Burek. I never really played EverQuest. Like, if you couldn't get into cities, like, how did you travel?
Found wizards.
Yeah.
You could get ports around stuff.
Well,
also through the cities there were always sewers that took you underneath the city, so you could go underneath the city and get out to the world by going through the sewers in every city.
Okay, so it didn't like. I feel like if I had played an evil character and I was locked out of so many places, I feel like I would miss so much of the game.
I mean, there was an element to that, right? Because like it was a constant pain in the neck, because like if you were halfway across the world fighting, you had no place to sell, right? And so there was no
if Druid boarded you, you were probably going to get attacked.
If you were going to play evil, you almost always had to have friends that were good to manage it.
If you played a good race and you worshipped, like I think I worshipped Karana, that was my deity, and I just chose it because it sounded like a naturey elf ranger kind of thing. But I didn't feel bad that I couldn't go to Neriak. Like I didn't feel bad that I couldn't go to the ogre city.
Should,
I didn't feel like I was missing out on the game, or like the game I wasn't getting my full value of the game because I couldn't go to those cities. Like nobody felt that way back then. No. That's a now thing where people are like, I should be able to go everywhere. It's like no, but it's not about value of the game. It's about a meaningful choice.
It wasn't. To be fair though, EverQuest wasn't really fair. Like the evil races really did. It was a lot harder. But it did make it hard. It did make it good, because then you had like this badge of honor, right? When you're a level 50 Scar Necro, right? And you're like, dude, I did that. Like,
well, to be fair, Draq was more used to that kind of thing anyway, because Draq, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, he's been banned from Pizza Hut since 1996.
So
he was used to this kind of
life. Let me tell you about Nathan Napalm.
Okay.
Let me tell you about
Sarah's here.
Wait, I don't know if you've heard this, but we have a little update on Nathan Napalm's favorite deity.
Do we?
We're on fire already. Hold on.
That's because they're still here.
I walk in and everyone's on fire.
People just started running in.
Okay, I waited.
That was probably a mistake.
We got to kill these funerals, or they're going to keep blasting these at us till we die.
Just charge ahead.
I'm gonna try to get as many on me as I can, and we'll just do AoEs and take out everything.
Kill it.
Kill it with fire. Kill the fire with fire. Oh, don't die, May.
Okay, next funeral.
Don't die, Bear.
We're all done.
Oh, there's one ahead of
Oh,
us.
next one.
Next funeral.
What? Oh.
It's your funeral, funeral.
Yeah.
It goes so much smoother when we actually have people all together.
What's amazing what organization will do for you.
All right.
Organization and cooperation.
Yeah, Thera.
Yeah.
Rose dead. Where?
I got her.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's all hang out here and wait. Are we all good?
Dude, mock Nathan all you want. Dire Lord looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Dire Lord's a great tank.
I do really appreciate the fact that I can now actually also say the Dire Lord is really fun.
Yeah. Stan's, it was like on the rewind we talked
Even
about.
I thought it was fun, and
I'm
don't
like,
think...
Wait, why can't I go through this door? Oh, it's being difficult.
I'm like, everybody who thinks the Dire Lord was fun this test has to thank Stans. I'm like, Stans is your savior because this was, yeah.
I may have, in several previous incarnations, left some really nasty feedback about things they were doing with the Dire Lord.
Hey, sometimes
Nasty
you
but
gotta.
necessary.
That's what's so cool.
I like that slogan.
Yeah, you want that on a T-shirt for our guild?
Yeah.
Nah, they don't
Plus
need
guild,
plate armor.
nasty but necessary.
They're not a physical. I mean, they don't excel at like dealing physical damage or magic damage guy. So it's okay that they don't have plate.
And I think that's going to come into play a lot more when we have more than one tanking class in the game.
Exactly.
Is we'll start to be able to see people specialize in their tanking role. I like that they're the oddball.
I think we were talking in the after party about how with tanks with like who specialize in different roles, you might want more than one tank in your group, which has never ever been a thing before.
Nah, nobody wants that.
It might be worth it.
Nope. Not
Okay,
worth it.
let's make sure we all get here before somebody talks to Glatherol.
I mean, hold on, I'm coming still.
Nobody talked to her. She's blathers on.
Are we all here?
No, we're not all here yet.
Nope, wait on Draq.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I mean, she
Okay.
takes so long.
Okay, let's go.
Strangers, you were sent to me by the
Yeah, I know she does take a while, but I want to make sure that, Draq doesn't get stuck on a door or something.
Why is it always got to be me that's stuck in the door?
Because you're the last
Yeah,
one
Mr.
here.
Always
C.
you that gets stuck in the door.
Yeah, VR listens. You're right. That's
You are the
great.
first
That's-
slowest wizard. That's what you
That's a good question.
Valkron, if you think it's regressed graphically,
So-
brother, I'm sorry to say I don't think you've been paying attention.
Well,
hang on.
I mean, graphically,
yeah.
you have to look at what you're comparing it to. So, like, look
Yeah.
at, are you talking about before the refactor?
If you're
Because
comparing it
that's-
to itself,
Yes.
then it has not regressed.
Well, I would say
It
that
has
the
since
models
refactor,
have.
which is where
Yeah,
Therek
it-
was going.
Right.
Yeah,
Since the
yeah.
refactor, it has. I mean, it's different. Look, and you have to understand, and I tried to make this point on the rewind, that if you're following closely, I think I made it on the stream too. If you're following closely, you sort of know the things that have happened along the way. You understand that something happened. They had a decision to make where they had to make a tough choice. They did, and those graphics that they had before were untenable. They weren't functional to bring the game to to completion. It was not going to get there with the tech setup they had. They had to refactor things. It caused them to, and that's where we're at today with it, from a graphical standpoint. And I think that, again, when you make a game, graphics aren't going to be near the end, right? They're going to be the polish and all the how it looks.
Yeah,
is not
and
what you're gonna
even
see.
like it looked so good a couple years ago. I don't agree with that either. I don't think it looked good a couple years ago.
Well, Fortress Devair looked pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
Fortress
Yeah.
Devair is
I like it.
Yeah, I
Everybody
understand
in?
where people come from because the
I do too,
timeline
yeah.
is
Everybody in?
confusing, but
The ogres looked better, hands down.
Halner's Cave looked pretty good.
Back when back in the day, right? the ogres looked way better. I think everybody can agree with that.
Yeah, no,
but these are not the ogre models. Yeah,
I understand that, like, that 99.9% of people aren't paying attention to the game nearly as much as we are. I totally agree with you on that, 100%. I think graphics are super important because that's everyone's first impression of the game, and people will say like, "Oh, don't judge a book by its cover." Why do you think they make book covers?
I'm gonna make a video, and I think it's gonna be called "The Top 10 Games That Look Great But Play Terribly." Right?
Oh, and that's most of them. Yeah, usually if it looks really good,
it's a cover for something, right? It's a cover
all
for
you
bad
get.
games.
Yeah.
What was that last one that came up by Square Enix that everyone just like absolutely hated?
Forspoken.
Yeah. I haven't played it, but I heard it's not great.
I mean, here's the deal about that game. People would have liked it more if they released the game at like $39.99. It was the fact that they were charging $70, and it was just kind of,
Yeah.
It wasn't a full price. It wasn't worth the full price.
Yeah, Valcrum, that's cool, man. I said the same thing a couple months ago. I said, let's give a PA test. Let's get some time to really hammer things down, and
Yeah, just if you're concerned, just pay light attention to it. Just don't make judgment yet. Just don't pass judgment yet. That's all you got to do. Just reserve judgment until it gets
Well,
done.
I mean, it's cool to judge it. It's fine to do that. Just understand that you're judging the current version, and the current version is nowhere near finish.
Well, then you're judging, you're judging pre-alpha. I guess.
Right. Because you can't say like just don't judge it. Well, I'm a human being. I have to. If I look at something, I am judging. I can't hold that back.
You're very judgy.
But,
muted for a while.
But from someone who's played it, the feeling I walk away from every time I get to play is it's fun.
Yeah,
it's really fun. Yeah,
it's really fun, and like you get that. And people have always said like you can't go back, you can't like recreate that old school like MMO feeling. You'll never get like, but it does.
It does.
I'm telling you,
it gives you that old school MMO vibe.
The feeling of the gameplay is my favorite MMO I've ever played.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
I know that we're big fans and we are supportive of VR, but you have to understand, like, we are also critical. If it sucked, we would say it sucked.
We've been giving feedback. Wait, am I muted? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay, I was muted for a while. Cool, no problem. I didn't contribute much. We've been giving feedback on the things that, as most of us being pretty seasoned MMO players, like we're like, guys, this isn't working. This isn't great. Like, here's our suggestions on how to improve it. That's why the Dire Lord is at the place it's at now.
A lot of the PA players who are giving all the feedback, a lot of them are EQ players.
Yeah. So,
and even the devs are EQ players, a lot of them. So the guys who are making the game, the guys who are like giving you the feedback, and they're listening to the feedback. Like, I remember I made a comment about the monk when it was in a splat, and I was like, it needs this, this, and this. And I don't know if they listened to my feedback exactly, or everyone said the same thing. But the next PA test, the problems I had were fixed, and fixed.
Yeah,
like they're listening. They're doing the PA test. It's not just to raise money. It's to actually make the game better. And from what I can see, they are listening.
There is no specific main tank of the game. The Dire Lord is just one of the tanks that you can choose.
Just one technically right now.
Technically right now.
Right now
there will be.
Monk's
others.
an off tank a little bit.
Monk's an off tank. Yeah. So paladins are like, our paladins are Healy, undead versus tank kind of thing. They were heavy play. Warriors might be tanks who are focused on more like physical mobs, and Dire Lords are focused on like destroying casters.
Yeah, that's what we know so far. Now things are going to get more complicated, I'm sure, as it progresses further into development.
Yeah.
Are we still waiting on this lady? What you doing?
So let's do a quick strategy review now that she's about to cleanse this.
Yep. Everybody runs to the same side of the room.
Hold on. Let's stand.
Yes, let's talk.
Yep, we're gonna meet back up in the middle. Crow and I will use hope tokens first.
Okay.
We might have a mob or two someplace. Yeah, we got a mob back here. Nathan and Sparrow go left. Therek and Manarohan go right. And that'll just be pop the levers and drag all the mobs back to this platform here and just fight them where what's-her-name's going to be healing you.
Okay.
You said me and Rohan go right? Is that what you said?
Nathan and
Therek
Sparrow
and
left.
Rohan go right.
Okay.
And Rohan and Therek go right.
No, Churro,
Did we
we
get-
have not beaten this boss yet. We are primed and ready.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Or
Sans
not.
is super quiet on my.
Did we get hope, by the way? I'm sorry. Because we gotta go. Okay, thank you. Going to the right.
Well, wait for
Alright.
her to do her thing.
We beat tech
Okay.
issues.
All right.
Ridiculous
Okay.
tech issues.
Okay, go.
The hardest boss.
Okay.
I see a bear. I approve.
Thank you.
Man, Rohan, you want
The
to
not Balrog.
Yeah, I'll get the door.
All right, Nathan, I'm getting the liver.
Just
All right,
need a
I'll
little
grab
help
the
with the,
things.
I'll grab the
the
onions.
lever, not the liver.
ouch.
Delicious liver.
Edson's brother has a 12-year-old son that he calls spare parts.
Got it.
Yep.
Bring him out, Nathan.
I'm bringing him back out.
Oh, I got ganked by the mob on the way back.
Did he
Oh, you
just-
got it, Sparrow?
Oh, there, bear.
Alright. Bringing
Yeah,
Iris
yeah.
back.
Thanks for Therek.
Whoa, I
Oh,
was just
I'm almost
devastated.
Devastated.
I have
Fatality.
a lot of hope gone.
Very depressed.
Oh, and he's beating me. No.
And there's 12.
Yeah, and I'm getting them off.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
gonna use a
Master
hope
down. I got them
token.
all on me.
I just rezzed you there. Did
Oh
you really?
no. And I hate it.
I'm back.
Draq's down.
Okay, they're down. We got them down.
Okay, so anybody who
Stand by
has
in
battle
combat.
reses, pick people up.
I got Therek.
Okay, there's a
So
couple of
few hit
darklings. There's a couple of darklings incoming.
You
Once
remember the
guys have
pillar.
that, go ahead and head to the back room.
Okay.
Ben, can you get Draq?
I can get Draq or
But
Fate.
don't enter yet, right?
Don't enter yet, no, because people are still dead.
Okay, yep, stay
Stay
in the water.
Stay on the water.
I got
Fate's dead.
Draq. He's next to me.
I got
Yeah,
Fate.
stay below the steps.
Maybe someone else got Fate.
I got Draq.
Okay. I like the seriousness, everybody. Good job. We're beating this darn thing tonight.
Leroy!
Oh, I'm losing hope.
Don't you look at me, Tharlak. Ooh.
Okay, we ready? Or is everybody still coming?
I mean, we're here. I don't know about
I
ready.
think we're all here.
We're all
It's
here.
time, so
Run
everybody's
behind
ready.
the pillar when we go in here. Okay, here we go, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
behind the
following
pillar.
Sans.
Oh, okay, we're going.
Go.
Yep. Get behind the pillar. Don't step on the bad
No.
ground.
Pillar.
Ah, I'm dead.
Okay.
Hey, we
You
live.
all ready? All right, now I'm grabbing them.
Don't step in that hole.
Battle resing Sarah.
I think the hole is fine. You can't let Darklings get to it. That's the problem.
Oh,
Okay, I
okay.
got the
You need to
boss.
step in it.
Okay, I'm going to get the other Darklings. Gotta get them away
Sarah,
from
stay
that
up.
Oh.
Why were you down here?
Oh,
Nathan,
big
I'm with
AoE. Watch out.
Oh, he's doing the thing. No.
Oh, we have to run behind the
Behind the
pillar. Oh, yeah, he does it multiple times. Okay.
He would do it multiple times.
I tried to. Oh, he's. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what happened? How did he get me?
I'm down.
He's almost down. You got him down to like 25% here.
Yeah, we
going.
didn't realize he was going to do it again. So when we say
no.
AoE, I'll pull him
going,
near a
keep going.
pillar.
He's
If
after
we don't
me.
make it.
Get him,
Run away, Nathan.
blast.
Burn him. He's almost
Go.
dead.
Get him!
Burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him.
Yes. He's down.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, somebody
Is there any
ready.
more battle
Wait,
reses?
we're not done yet.
Heal up, please.
Do we spin these wheels?
We need
Let's
res-
res people up
Res
first.
first.
Let's res
Spin the
quickly.
wheel.
You're still in
How many
combat.
reses? Yep, we're gonna be in combat. If you have battle res, you need to use them. We don't have.
Can only
No,
use it
I'm
once every
fine.
7 minutes.
I think this is the
Alright,
right
let's
boss.
spin the reels then. Spin them.
Yep, you guys got to do it because
Crow, I got the one on the right.
I have no healer out here. So
Should I try to run back?
Okay.
What the
It
hell is
opened-
this?
It opened up another room.
Don't try to run back.
No.
I don't think.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
It
Oh
can't be a
my
puzzle.
goodness.
Why would they do this to us?
Oh, it is.
We
Okay.
only see a pea fountain.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
One person
why?
spin then.
Spin
Okay.
the first
It's
one,
spinning
the
the
one on
list.
the left,
Doing that. Did
Yes,
that one.
yes, you got
What's
it.
next?
and then try the third one, the third from the left.
Yeah, second one sucks.
I got it.
Should the healer go out and take care of stands real quick?
We can't.
go
Doors
out.
closed.
Okay, now spin the
I
fourth
didn't like
one.
that. Fourth one.
I don't go into the fourth. Go into the fourth. I got it.
Ouch.
Oh, what the heck?
And now the second one, quickly.
Second
Okay,
one.
I'm about
Dance
to
down.
die.
Yeah, we gotta do that faster. It reset.
The door's open. You can go out.
But
not
we
really.
didn't finish the puzzle though, so it doesn't matter. We're all gonna die.
Why don't we try it? Why don't we get one on all of them and try it all at the same time? It looks like it might be slightly timed.
Oh, maybe we all press the same thing at the same time.
Well,
That might be it.
The boss is taking damage now, I think, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but the
Doesn't matter, we're all
NPCs have to
dead.
die
Yeah.
because nobody's out here to take the boss.
Okay, we gotta retreat.
All right, so let's try. Everything worked up until they throw a puzzle at us. Surprise. So
Well, and I died.
let's all try
Yeah, Sarah,
to
you have
just
to
spin
stay
it
up
at the
there.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mugen.
Valkron, yes, this is a raid boss. It's a 12-man raid boss.
So it looked like the AoE that killed Nathan was a frontal AoE because I didn't get touched by it. So it might be a good idea. Yeah, it might be a good idea to only have Nathan in front of it.
Spin that boss.
I tried to interrupt, but I don't know if it
I don't think you can
landed
interrupt.
wrong or something. So
If it's a
not
raid
sure.
boss, I just
At
assume.
least once we have to run behind the pillar too. That hurt us real bad.
Yeah,
Hey,
like this.
Remember,
Every-
yellow bar is interruptible. Gray bar is not interruptible.
Every time
Next
we've
cat
made it
bars.
farther, so we're still
Yep.
clicking along here.
It's kind of
And
funny
this
how like,
time we-
every boss up to this is just like, oh.
Yeah, I mean,
spank,
we've only been
tank,
trying
spank,
this for like
tank.
10 minutes because of certain people.
Puzzle.
Well, it's every boss so far has been spank and tag, and this boss is like, well, there's 16 mechanics, and here's how they work.
And the wheels.
At a time puzzle in the middle.
So
Surprise.
what did we do? 1, 3, 4, 2.
1, 3,
From
4,
the
2.
left.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah, it might have worked, but we didn't do it fast enough because number 1 reset before we got to, or maybe it was number 3 that reset.
Well, what's the point of the puzzle?
I
Is
don't-
it just to get the door
so there's
open?
there's a second door in the back of the room, and that door has 4 pieces to it. And every time you hit one of the wheels, 1 or 2 pieces moves in or out of that door.
So she's saying, what's the point of making that door open?
Yeah,
why
because
do we
there's
need
a
this
key
now?
fountain back
You
there.
just
I don't
gotta
know what
do
we
it.
do.
I assume.
Does it not?
I was
What-
just
we could have run back
doing
there.
with the
Yeah,
point of
could we have
the
run
point
back
of
into the guy?
No, the door was locked
point of the
behind
puzzle
us.
is to open the door so you can get back to the Balrog.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Yeah.
and y'all
That
did
was well, kind of.
No, we
I'm
were
not
dead.
sure.
that. Yeah, it was open. It was
It
definitely
was.
open.
It was open, but I think we were already dead before it opened.
Most of us were
Yeah.
dead, yeah.
And the
Most of
boss wasn't alive, so something else killed them all.
Well, I was alive still for a little
Me
bit,
too.
so I think we must have opened it. Let's just try and see what happens.
Okay, but what killed us?
The doors in this
Taking too
game
long.
are ridiculous. Again, another door kills us all.
Yeah.
I really am confused on why I am so much slower than everyone running.
I am
Oh, I am at the
very
very
slack.
back.
Yeah.
I have a
Okay,
run button.
so not, then
I
not
have a
everyone,
run
just
button
2
too,
people.
yeah.
I have
Some of
one,
us
but
are
it's
high elves. We are superior and therefore run
Right.
faster.
I am.
This
just
is
a human.
true.
that's because you're so pretty.
One reason I never play a human. They're just
You
slow.
gotta be able to be fast to run from all the ladies chasing you. That's what it is.
Story of my life. It's it's a curse.
Yeah, Man of Rohan, if you look behind you, I'm actually even further behind.
Well,
It's those hobbit legs.
Yeah.
Yes, that is an elf trait that we run 10% faster.
That's right.
Not the version of elf that I picked.
High elf. You picked a
Didn't
low
the-
elf.
The slow elf.
Low elf.
Lowly bramble.
Yeah, I have one of those trait things.
brush.
I have one of
whatever.
those trait things that makes me run faster.
Yeah.
So you use it.
yeah.
It's because you
Calissa
picked
von
the
Burek,
best.
yes.
No,
It's
I
'cause
don't,
you looked
I don't
on
have
the
to use
character
it. It's
creation
just
screen.
there.
Oh, you have it equipped? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to equip your traits. You're on the character creation screen. You're like, should I pick
Nathan
the
is
best
really
elf
fast.
or the worst
Nathan
elf?
is running past all of us.
Yeah, dwarves shouldn't be that fast.
Right, right.
They're natural sprinters, though. I've heard.
Yeah.
You think they work in bursts?
Very
and
dangerous
They're not
over
good
short
endurance,
distances.
right? Like crocodiles, right?
Very dangerous.
He kind of looks like a crocodile when he's running.
Crocodile can run at like 60 miles per hour for 1 second.
That sounds like some southern knowledge.
That's about right.
Wisdom.
Yeah, no, they can really run for about 30 miles per hour for about 60 feet. So
Yeah.
Is everybody here? Do we need to activate the lady?
No,
I'm not here.
Activate the
Do
lady.
not-
Oh wait.
do
Fate's
not
not here.
activate the lady.
Activate the
Do
horrible.
do not press the lady's button. Typically, that's how you activate the lady. But usually, you need
Start the
to
launch sequence.
you need to
Okay.
warm up. You need to turn some knobs and dials first
she's
before you press
talking.
the button.
Dang. You guys didn't see it, but I did. Man Roham walked right up and hit her button immediately. He knew exactly where it was.
Guys,
He knew exactly where it was.
That's impressive, because man,
I have lots of experience.
especially the ones who talk, it's hard to find that button.
This ain't his first rodeo, you know.
Pull up.
As a guy living on the East Coast who had been to several rodeos, it was really fun to say like, "This isn't my first rodeo. Seriously, I've been to one." Because the East Coast,
I
they're
grew
like,
up in Colorado. Yeah,
Everybody go vote in the poll.
Yeah, I've been
There's
to
a
lots
poll.
of rodeos.
Why run fast? I owe money. I am. Right. Oh, nice third one
I
there.
owe money. Yeah.
You gotta go to Louisiana where they have rodeos where it's prisoners who have never done it
Yeah.
before.
Yes. That's a real
Now that is a long time.
Gladiator. What? Is it called?
That's
Oh
real.
my
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
That's real.
Gladiator version.
100%
It's a self-sustaining prison, uses no federal funds. They grow their own food, they sell their own products, and they have their own rodeo. And they'll just be like, "Hey, do you want to get out of work today and be in the rodeo?"
Here, go get gored by a cow.
Right now, keep in mind these are people
The
who
door's about to open.
they are where they are because they made bad decisions, and now they're going into a rodeo.
This is probably
So-
way more interesting than what they usually do on a Thursday. So.
All right, focus up. Here we go. Bring it in.
I mean,
ready.
all we're doing for
I'm
the
ready.
first few minutes is helping her with her pee problems.
Hey, Sneakers,
The most
how we
I've-
doing?
I think that's sneakies.
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 We have
Most
not
that I've
died.
learned.
We have not died to the first door since the very first time. it came
No
out.
one should take my initial
Since Vin and I got
pronunciation.
shut on the other side.
Don't worry, we don't. Or your second, or your third.
Yeah, it's really pretty brutal.
It's
Harry,
not
I'm
mine
proud
this
of you.
level, but it,
You didn't run right into the liquid. It's good.
I can't get to them before they get across the P stream.
I think the most important lesson I've learned is always listen to stands.
Yeah.
Lesson. It's a good lesson.
That's what I've learned.
I've learned never jump the P stream.
Never. Don't try to cross the P.
I can make it, guys. I promise.
Nope. I'm high up. I can jump farther and higher, and I didn't make it though. So.
Yeah.
Everything you do is not superior, okay?
Well, as a lore master, that's true. But if I was any other class, yes.
Oops. Didn't mean to
We're
hit
a
that
little
button.
close here.
So I've watched the stream from Saturday literally 6 times.
Whose
Each
stream?
person.
Oh my
Each
goodness.
Person, right?
The big stream.
I
Took
know,
a
I
couple
meant,
days
but
off
whose?
work, you know, he's been...
I watched everyone's.
Nice.
And it was the same content for the most part. But hearing everyone's commentary and hearing all the different points of view was awesome. I loved it.
It was really, really fun. I just cannot wait to get in there and do that again. And like Ko wants to do it again. That's amazing, right? Like,
That was the best part of the whole stream. That's what I should have
know.
said.
Hey, guys.
When Ko was
I
like,
know.
"Hey, let's do this again next month," and I'm like, "There, did you just hear
VR is
him?"
gonna agree. Yeah, VR
somebody
is
clip
totally
that
gonna agree.
moment. Yeah. It was
Did we just
very...
become best friends?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Harry.
Sounded exactly
Somebody
right.
should have said that. I wish somebody would have said that. If I could go back in time just to say that, I would have.
I think so.
Who was over here fighting? Oh, Essen, of course.
It would have been perfect because
Darklings.
we could have followed that up looking over that cliff and been like, look at all this room we have for activities.
For activities.
It's one of my
you need
favorite
to like
comedies.
when we're making content, somebody needs to throw that clip in there in that moment.
Yeah.
With, like,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
That's
on
what
it.
they did
I
happen.
am on it. That is a
And
short.
then with the bunk bed falling, why did you let us do that?
right.
Listen, this is a dumb movie, but it has a lot of crazy good lines in that movie.
Yeah.
Prestige worldwide.
I like when we were at the Spirit Manor there, man. That was actually quite difficult. I was having a heck of a time keeping up with the mezzes there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was my
breaking the
favorite
camp?
part.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
that was.
my favorite part. That was
I thought you
insane.
guys were gonna eat it for a minute there
I'm
when you were breaking the
surprised
camp.
we didn't. I'm
And we were
surprised.
Well,
not
Nathan
doing
got
the
wham
rim
bam.
They did
by
eat
that
it.
spellcaster
It's not for the
immediately.
community coming to save them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
We had the
Toadman
com-
Bear?
We had the
We had a
community
community
center.
help. Bounty came.
Bounty. I saw Bounty was overseeing it. He was watching from above. I
He was
saw.
giving the
He
call.
jumped down and helped
Someone
us.
watching.
It was with
My
Rohan,
favorite bit of
when you
that
put the
was-
signal out that when you light the fire, they will come.
My favorite bit of that was like Toadman Bear just appears out of nowhere and reses Therek, and Therek rolls with it like it's exactly what he expected to happen, even though he had no clue. He's just like, "Yep, this is it."
That's how you do it.
Guy.
That's how you got to do it. That's the life of showing content.
Just got a pocket reser, just like standing by.
Yeah, Mr. C, we did put Des through the ringer. He was.
Yeah, he's like,
He was.
go ahead.
100% at maximum capacity for healing.
He's like, guys.
Yeah, but he's. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's super smart with his skills. He knows how to use them. So
Debatable.
We had a solo hero on ours as well, and it was no
Scathing
problems.
rewatch video of Des playing the shaman. Scathing. It's gonna be scathing.
Oh, man, should we do a screen by screen,
I think we're gonna be done.
criticism of Dez and how he every single time
It's
he healed
happening.
1 second too late.
It's happening.
Don't be
Right,
salty.
everybody
man.
to
Don't
the
be
middle.
salty.
Okay, let's group up.
No.
All
Everybody
right,
here for hope.
focus time.
Okay, on my way.
Here we go.
All right, I'm staying on the platform. I don't care who's out there getting killed. I'm staying up here with my main tank.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're gonna do it the same way.
Yep.
People
same,
that went
two
left
and-
go left.
2 left, 2 right. Just bring it back here.
Last
All
time
you,
there
have to
was.
do, all you have to do is hit the lever and then run back.
Hit
I'm gonna go now, Therek.
lever. Yeah, what are we waiting for? Oh, the lady.
All right, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Actually, we didn't really need to wait because the door comes down. We can get the lever faster.
We must
That's what this raid is all about. Waiting.
free. What has been done? We must stop the corrupted.
Pretty sure
world.
we did that. What's she talking about?
Hurry.
Where'd you get that sword from?
He's had it.
They chained him up with a sword.
Yeah, why is that a good idea?
Were you gonna take it
Got
away
it,
from him?
Nathan.
He pulled it out of
Okay,
Nathan's out of
Heading
Nathan's
back.
pocket.
Let's pull him back.
Round and back.
If I don't way.
Oh,
I'm dead on the way.
Ouch!
Crap.
Ouch! Ouch!
How did you get killed?
He got me from behind.
That's what they say.
Just about
Don't
got
try
me
to-
too.
I've got low health too. I'm coming
It's like
back
a
with low
rogue.
health.
Coming.
Coming in, half dead.
Yep.
That's enough.
Thank you for the
I'm off to
heal.
the side. Don't. Oh boy.
Okay,
no.
I might be under a door. No, I made it. Okay.
Yep, we need new hope tokens going out.
I just used one of mine.
I'm
So
down.
is there a
Hands
place
down.
to stand to dodge the hope thing? The hope.
Stand
Oh, I'm-
down.
I'm behind a door,
We're
you
gonna
guys. There's
go
no way I'm
res
making it out.
him.
Oh my gosh.
I was
I'm
done.
about to go down.
Just about perma-stun that
I'm
time.
about to die.
Brutal.
Oh, there I go.
Okay.
So,
Shoot.
I think we need to go back to splitting up, and the reason for that is to avoid the AOE's
Yeah.
from the boss.
Why did Draq die?
I was just standing in the back. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is there a place to stand where I don't get hit by that? I didn't
I think
hit
we-
When
yeah.
you say that, what do you mean? Because that's
that.
not
That boss did some AoE attack, and I was mowed down.
Yeah. It killed me as well.
What?
The big boss with the sword.
Oh,
He did some kind of AoE attack.
He does a line. I've seen it on the ground. It's
Yeah.
like a line, a straight line. Just don't stand
You got
right in
this,
the middle.
Nathan.
I wasn't in the middle. I was over to the
Might
side.
be able to res them
Well, then
if we can kill
it's-
this.
It's
Yeah, I
res
think we
then.
can.
You
I
can't
think we-
res me. the doors closed on each side of me, so
You're super dead.
So is this a wipe?
You should. Oh, it's been a wipe for like 5 minutes, guys.
Oh,
it's guys. That's a wipe.
Okay, I'll just die.
You have no tanks and healers.
All right. Okay. I'm running to the boss.
Okay.
yeah.
So either I need to like change where I'm standing or go with the other people.
Oh man, how did that kill me?
Yes. What happened that time? That was the worst we've done.
I've gotten killed by that AoE multiple times while we've been like waiting for the world eaters to come to us. I really think we should probably go back to splitting up and going into the side rooms where we can dodge the AoEs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go group 1 left, group 2 right.
How do we know which group we're in again?
Well,
how do we know
the shorter one?
You're in group.
You're in the shorter
2.
one. Who else is in group 2? I don't know which group is group 1 and group 2.
Hit O and look at your raid.
Look at your raid window, yeah.
You're in group 2.
Yeah.
Okay. In the raid window, not in the actual raid window, but in the social window. Yes. Got it.
There's a raid tab in the social window.
Right, I know.
I have a problem. I can't turn left, so I don't know if I can
be
go
a
to
terrible NASCAR racer.
Can't turn left.
me and
reverse.
And Zoolander. Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Oh god.
I forgot.
How come I'm not portaling here? I want to warp.
I don't know.
This is not Pantheon?
Making me run faster.
Sprint, damn you.
The worst thing about this raid is how far back it takes us. Like, the run back is ridiculous. It should just put us outside the doors. And then we have to listen to that lady the whole time again. Ugh.
Somebody in chat said earlier, so you can contemplate your life choices.
Yeah, it's really not well designed for.
Oh, we're thinking about that at this point. Well, this is like what, the first raid they did for this game?
Yeah.
Yep, this was the first raid. It turns
which also means they've had time.
Right.
Make new raids and ignore this one.
It's
there
like
are plenty more.
It's like EverQuest. The pain is now nostalgic.
It's not.
Well,
yet.
so it
I'm
makes
not
me
feeling
kind of
nostalgic yet.
It makes me kind of think of like in WoW, the first raid was Molten Core, and I think they did that in like a week because they're like, oh god, we need a raid, put it together, blah 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 blah, blah. And it's like, I don't know that Molten Core is that good that everyone just loves it forever, or that it's just pure nostalgia, and like the actual like design of the raid is pretty trash. The raid bosses are pretty good, but like the
bosses are fun,
yeah, but the actual like, the area you're in is like it's cave.
Send your hate mail to Essen, care of.
Not
does
care of
anyone,
Asera.
does anyone like the visuals of Molten Core? No.
It was long and boring.
Yeah. Some of the bosses are really good.
Yeah, they're okay. It wasn't my favorite.
Like, I'm saying like it for this raid, it looks like there's a lot of emphasis on making it look grand as we run through this giant hallway of lava and bridge, and it's really cool looking.
For the 27th time.
Yeah, there's a whole instance for just the bridge. No mobs, just the bridge.
No mobs.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of effort put on the graphics and not the gameplay, is what I'm basically trying to say.
I agree.
Yeah, Blackwing Lair was awesome. It was, the whole package. Don't talk to the lady.
I liked the SWTOR operations. The original ones.
I like SWTOR a lot. I like the classes in SWTOR a lot.
I had a lot of fun in SWTOR.
You know my
Sage
only
was fun.
You know my
Yeah,
only
another
problem
game
with
where Essen
SWTOR?
abandoned me just as I was getting into it.
It's 4-person groups. That's my only problem with
Yeah,
SWTOR.
Don't do group content. Just do, because you have
There wasn't any group content worth talking about anyway.
Raiding was fun, actually. I had a
The rating was really good.
Fun dungeons.
So like if you're in SWTOR and you're trying to do like group content, that's not what the game is anymore. You have like a companion or like a mission guy, right? A mercenary basically for the groups. So it's you and a friend and both of your mercenaries. So it's like 2-person grouping.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you get to the
Man,
That's not what I want to do with
You
my
lost
MMO.
me.
I get that, but it's not that kind of MMO. It's like this, like Guild Wars 2. Where's the tank? It's like, it's not what it is.
I know. Guild Wars 2 had this. It was worse.
Well, the Guild Wars 2 had to switch to like a tank and healer kind of thing because it turns out that's the Trinity is a thing for a reason.
Yeah.
So in the raids,
Too bad they didn't realize that during development.
Healers. Well, yeah. Well, it was fine in like open world stuff. It made no difference. It was fine. But then like in dungeons, it was kind of a mess. Oh, the old dungeons in Guild Wars 2s were a nightmare.
They were bad. They were stupid.
They were horrible. You had no idea where to go. There were different paths, but they didn't lead you down different paths. It's like the whole thing was open.
Essen, Trash Cat.
That is coming.
What? Trash Cat?
Love you.
Bye.
Is that like pineapple? Is that a safe word?
It is a safe word.
Pineapple was a different meaning.
It means I'm getting too excited.
You're right, though. You were right.
Trash bad is the word you chose.
Oh, I thought you said trash
No.
panda. Trash
No.
panda.
Trash Cat.
That-
Funny story
bats are
about
cool.
Trash Cat. That is our real life like safe word. Like when we are having issues in real life and we're like we just need to like chill out and talk to each other and calm down. Like we just say Trash Cat.
It's the key word for like I really need you to listen to me.
Yep.
And it works.
My wife's is Nathan. Stop it.
Oh, I
That's
see it.
the one.
One-sided in your house. You don't have one for her. She only has.
I don't have one for her. She never gets to that point. So
Never gets that far.
Let's be honest. We know Nathan and we know Winter. Just step in.
Yeah, 100%.
The voice of reason.
First, I must remove the seals.
What up, 47 people?
To open the lock.
Yeah.
49, 50.
People
Oh,
are
no,
excited
zero.
to watch us die to this raid mob.
We are not dying, Draq.
You
We're
came to
winning.
the right place.
Maximum.
You have arrived just at the right time because this is the one.
This is the
we're
one.
about to bait it.
What you want
Yeah.
to do is you want to come in every 15 minutes to watch us die.
Then you can go like pour a new drink or go to the bathroom or
Right.
whatever, do what you gotta do.
Yeah. It's this delicious suffering.
There is something else. We must purify.
If you're new to P+, we have a whole community in our Discord. We're having a lot of fun.
We have an event coming up soon.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
P+ Dungeon Group
Dungeon
Draft.
draft. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the dungeon draft is like
You
what I
like-
look forward to all year.
If you
It's
like
fun.
sports drafts combined with Magic the Gathering, this is your jam. We're combining two amazing worlds of
No, 3.
disparate people.
We're combining that with Pantheon.
And Pantheon, yes.
And Pantheon,
MMOs,
yeah.
sports, and Magic the Gathering, yes.
It is legit a blast because you don't know who's gonna win. Last year we got minus freaking swept.
What are you talking about?
He killed
I gotta go back
everybody.
and review. I don't remember what
You
happened.
kidding me?
I think
Oh,
the
he
community
trolled
did
a lot
pretty
of
darn
people.
well, but
No, minus dominated.
No, Minus overpaid
also,
for Nathan's
Nathan
wife
gifted us
last
some
year.
points.
If I'm
No,
not
that's
mistaken.
right. That's
He was trolling me. He knew that I had to have her in my party.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
No,
but Nathan threw him for a loop by being like, "All right, you can have her."
Yeah, because I knew that's what he was doing. I was like, all right, keep her then.
That is hilarious.
After
I
the
totally
price got
forgot
really
that.
high.
I totally remember that now. That was the best.
Then you had to slink back in and buy her back.
I did get her back, yeah.
Don't get mad. Just a game.
back
How long
over.
did you sleep on the couch?
No, she understood. She was like, good tactic. He was playing you. He was trying to play you.
Trade me away. Good move.
I didn't enjoy it.
Did you sell me for a lot? That's my only question.
What'd you get for me?
Exactly. It is super fun though. I can't wait. And Draq, how many cards do you have for this year?
Right now we have 31 cards.
Wow. And how many
Very
teams?
good.
I mean, we do 4 teams.
No, 5 teams. No, yeah, 5 teams.
5 teams. So
And
5 by 30.
5 teams
What
of
is that,
6. Yep.
Yeah.
How many cards did we have last year?
We only had 4 people. No, we only had 4 people last year, and we only had 20 cards last year.
Right.
No,
Are we missing
no, that's not right. 24 cards last year.
There were definitely less cards for sure.
Yep.
These cards are all new.
Yeah,
all
they're
new cards.
Community submitted.
Oh man.
All new.
There's some
one.
Exciting.
questionable ones in there.
Well,
Oh, definitely.
There's a player. There's a card for a person named Notminus. I don't know what their deal is.
Notminus?
It's sort of like this inept ranger that's actually a rogue, and I don't know what's going on. But somebody submitted a really funny
That's what I call rogues, inept rangers.
God bless them.
We also have an EQ neckbeard. There's some pretty creative cards in there. There's definitely ones in there that you don't want in your group. Yeah, I don't want to know who submitted the AFK Wizard because they didn't put a name on it.
AFK Wizard? That's just a wizard, right?
Wow.
I wonder where they got their inspiration for that card.
Yeah, where could they have thought of that?
We could probably go to the middle again, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
And then there's the cleric who's playing gems instead of healing.
Yeah.
But you have to study the cards because there is some synergies, and if you can find them, that's where you're going to make your money, right? So the team leaders this year are going to have some work cut out for them.
Do we know who team
Everybody
leaders are?
here?
We do.
No, we had to get the last one.
It's Mr. Nathan Apom. It's Sparrow. It's a person from VR, yet to be named.
Oh, could be anybody.
Why am I spacing on people here?
I don't know.
What just happened?
Des?
Myself, not Therek. Oh yeah, Desrin.
Des,
Oh,
okay.
can somebody port
Who's-
me? How do I get back?
So that's 5.
Get back.
Get
Where'd
back
you
to
go?
where?
Oh, and Redbeard Flynn.
I may have accidentally ported myself out.
Redbeard
Oh
Flynn.
no.
You're screwed.
How do you come back? There's like
In the bottom right corner, you should still have the thing, right?
that says
the thing.
come to group or something.
Yeah.
No.
You're locked out at this part anyway, even if you get back here.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Well, that's not good.
All right, are we splitting up?
Well, I've got hope. I'm going to the left. Sorry.
Group 2 goes right.
Good luck, everybody.
One
Wait,
to
I
the
forgot
left.
what group I'm in.
I don't. Yeah, I can't. Again, I
Nathan,
can't hear.
you're in
Okay, I'm on group 2.
You're going
So
right.
group 2's going right.
Anybody
I
going
went
right?
left. I immediately went left.
I'm going left.
going right.
The others must handle the levers.
Stains, do you know how she can get back in there?
Oh my gosh.
I don't think
There's
she
no
can
way,
get
'cause
into
the
the
door
door.
is
She's not gonna be able
Yeah.
to get in here.
No, not that she
So-
wants to. I don't know
Something's
why.
on me. I can't
There
get
was
the
this little
I
thing
got it,
in my
I got it,
back
I got
that
the. I got the
was
door. I got the door.
All right.
like, This
Yeah,
is a map.
I'm 130
with
damage.
relay.
So why do I keep spinning around?
Okay, I'm
Stop
pulling
that.
him back. Pulling him back. Let's take
We're
him
killing
back.
them here
Yeah.
like the old
Yeah, we're
days.
killing them here. Yeah.
Are we? Oh, sorry.
Like the old days.
No, not Windows key. Jerk.
Did you die? How'd you die? God damn.
And get a hill.
He's on me. Oh no, Nathan needed a
We
heal.
need to run. We need to run. The door's gonna close. Quick.
Who needs doors anymore?
Man.
And
it
then we
doesn't
have lots
matter.
of evil. No.
Doors are the.
I have a heal. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, Nathan. I should probably heal you.
I'm scared.
I can't reach you, Stans.
It's okay.
I see a Therbear.
I'm trying to. Oh, you're gonna get crushed by the. Oh.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Crushed by the
trapped.
door.
Die.
Did you just die to the door, Therek?
Yes.
I think
I was
we
trying
still
to
need
res
to.
you, and the door started closing. I couldn't back up in time.
Hey,
That's the
yeah.
most normal death in
Hey,
here.
Therek. Clipped.
I'm dead.
I appreciate
It's not alone
how
because I
wiping
also
so I
died
could-
to the door.
That is a.
We
We
were the
just
most
wiped.
successful, even though we split and came back. We were the most successful when we pulled everything to the middle again.
But that's we didn't do it this time because we want to avoid the AOE that the big
Yeah,
boss does.
this is better than the AoE, for sure. I just need to.
Yeah,
I just
'cause we
need to
were-
heal Nathan.
We were getting past that part every time before.
Somebody
We
can
just-
res me, then we're
Yeah.
not wiped yet.
No, we're wiped.
we're done.
Because
We got to make sure that
Why are we done?
everyone's
Oh,
been
did you
released.
guys? Did you guys release? Should I release?
Can this boss just kill me already? I'm trying here. I'm like right in his face. I'm like hitting him
Go
right in the
ahead and
nuts.
kill him.
Like, kill me, dude.
He's
All
waiting
right.
for you to do this thing.
I will don
I
my
mean, there's
wizard healing.
several of us still here.
Yeah, several of us. We need a whole group. Several's not many. There we go. Trying to get this guy to kill me all day.
I'm way too scared to attack him.
Pharaoh is zipping past me.
Did you
So
get
who's
back
representing?
in? Ari?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Huh? Who?
Are you in the raid zone? I think is what
I
Draq
am.
said.
I
Okay.
am.
That again?
Who's
Apparently,
repres-
there's
Oh.
something in my bag that is
Yeah.
a teleporter that I didn't realize when I clicked it was a teleporter.
Yeah, those little maps, they take you to the place.
Yeah.
Surprise.
You're just randomly clicking stuff in your bag during the fight.
But there is like a
we were
little
not
bar that
fighting
goes
yet.
across, so you could have
Probably
interrupted
not.
it if you saw the bar going, but it's
I wasn't
Everything is.
paying-
yeah, you just didn't see it.
The inventory window is so small. She could be clicking on anything. You don't know.
True.
Should I release?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you should release.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Stands is still there. It's just hard
I
to.
could
but
understand
it's
if it
just
were a
me and
delicious piece of brie.
They're just gonna solo it. It's fine.
Sarah's gonna take the raid on her own. She's like, the
It was
Balrog
the-
must die.
Stands is still there.
Valiant effort.
Well, just let him die, because you can sit there and heal him for another 5 minutes. That means we're not gonna go in there and get another chance for another 5 minutes.
Well,
I'm trying to let him kill me.
I know. I'm telling you, he kills you when you don't want to, but when you want him to kill you,
He's almost
does.
killed me.
what you got to do is you got to go stand
There
near
we
a
go.
door. The doors are the real killers in this game.
Jump in the pee.
Jump in the P. There you go. Well, there's no P left.
Oh yeah, the P.
Of course, the bee.
Of course.
along.
which we
There's
should
a
really
pee
do
on
is
log.
get some buckets of that stuff before it goes away and just throw it at him.
Yeah,
He hates it. He'll
instant
hate it.
death.
Oh, I
He'll get really
think he
upset.
likes it.
Oh my god! If he likes it, we're really screwed.
Not that way,
Well,
Nathan.
something I learned today is I've got squirrels that chew on the soffits underneath my garage, and and other critters, and they go up in there, and they found a nest where I can't get to them otherwise, because I've got a bunch of crap in the garage that I can't get to them. So I had a friend of mine who does exteriors. He came out and he said, "You know what? If you go and get fox or cougar urine, basically, you can buy it from hunting stores." He's like, "Don't get the pads they have. Go get a tampon and soak it in that, and then throw it up in there and leave it for a couple of weeks until the smell goes away, and you should be good."
Smart.
Yeah, they hate that.
Because they're predators and they're gonna not want to run back to their. So I'm like, I literally never thought of that.
No, the
So-
problem is, as a dude, you'd go to the store and buy tampons, which is always a challenge.
Well, I also have a
Excuse
wife,
me.
so we're good.
What you got to do?
It is. I'm sorry, but if you're a dude going to the store to buy tampons, it is.
It means you're
awkward.
married and
Yeah,
taking care of your wife.
We assume you're married.
That's great logic you're having there.
If it- I mean, if it bothers you a lot,
awkward.
If it bothers you a lot, just dress like a woman and do it.
Yeah.
That's completely normal.
You don't
Or,
have
you know,
that problem,
wrestlers-
Heston, so I
wrestlers
don't know
use
why you're
them.
complaining.
I'm just telling you, if you're doing that as a dude, it will always. Same thing as buying condoms. If you go buy condoms at the store, it's always awkward.
Yeah.
Why? Then it just means like you're getting lucky.
You know what? Once you
That
get to a
just says
certain
something
age,
about you, Hessen, not the rest of
once
us.
you get to a certain age, you don't give a shit anymore. I'm just like, you think, what happened? Why did we die?
You died
it wasn't
again?
reset.
Oh my god.
Oh my
The lady
god.
wasn't out there.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you, Fuzzy Boots.
Therek
Nobody
has to
cares.
run it twice. That's your penance.
The really bad part is when you like actually are doing like a project and you grabbing condoms. So like you've got like you grab like a hammer, some rope, some chain,
Hammer,
and some
rope, and
condoms.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
what is happening on
Now
your
that-
weekend? Yeah.
You're on an FBI list somewhere, Nathan.
If I was buying hardware like that, I would throw in the condoms just for kicks.
Did you guys ever see 50 Shades? Come on.
No.
No, I have not.
No.
Nor do I plan to.
It's 50 Shades of Green is what that is.
And when you do that, you tell them when they're ringing up, like, I need you to hurry. I've got somebody waiting for me in the truck.
Oh, Nathan, that's
You're
horrible.
waiting for me in the basement.
Also, it puts the lotion on its skin.
In the truck or in the trunk?
Jump in at any
I think
time.
he's
and
in the
this is
trunk.
what we would get.
You're
The trunk is
embarrassing.
fine.
You're embarrassing Desert. He just joined the stream. He's blushing.
Puppet crafting materials. Nathan, do you go to a puppet store?
Yeah, I've got a. I don't like Hobby Lobby. I like Joann's.
Joann's Fabric. That's where I grew
There's
up.
a lot
I
more
like that.
fabric at Joann's. That's true.
Yeah, more fabric, and they always have a sale. Everything's always on sale at Joann's. It's like they're going
Joann's
out of
is super
business every week.
dangerous. Every time we go, we spend way too much money.
Are
Yeah,
our
if you're
children
crafty at all,
coughing?
those kind of stores are.
Yeah, Kate just sat up.
Four more people joined just to watch us die.
Yeah. Welcome.
They're
Welcome to
loving
the
it.
stream.
Loving it.
It's a
We're
good
gonna
fight
win
to
this
die in.
time.
I gotta say.
We're gonna win, you guys. I promise.
Guys, we only have half an hour left. We have to
Let
kill this
me
thing.
ask you guys a question.
If
Like,
we don't kill it
what
tonight,
is-
I vote we
what
move
is
on
the-
after this.
yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like,
Or
what's the
level
point
up.
no return here?
No.
Are we going through
I
the
say we
doors?
just level up a bit, then try if we can.
We've
do
got to win for stands.
Well, you can't, right? You can't level up.
I'm here to win
can.
for
You
stands,
can.
man.
Yeah. You can come here to just be, if you level up, you can trivialize it.
Do we
how
go
do you
through
think
the
we got
doors?
this far?
We just don't talk to the lady yet, right?
Don't talk to the lady.
Don't talk to the lady, yeah.
Yeah, the only reason we're on this boss immediately is because Stan blasted through here on his level 150 character. God bless him for it.
He was trying
Well,
to get us a head start, and then I ruined the whole plan. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, Sarah's like, I won't have that advantage. No,
Ugh.
sir, not on my watch.
Sarah's like, I totally am a professional gamer who thought ahead on this. Not.
I don't know
Nice
if I
use of
can't not
not.
talk to this lady. I just
Drawn to her.
she's so alluring.
Look at her. Just.
So
she
we
can't
know
wait
what
to
kind
get
of
that piss
fetishes
room.
Nana Rohan is a fan of.
This is like
into this
your
lady.
50th date with her, man.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
20 years in a row. What am I supposed to do?
I mean,
Thanks, Mr. C. I like that attitude. He said it was a half podcast, half read.
That's true.
There
It
you
did end
go.
up being half. Yeah, you're right.
which isn't the worst thing. That's a great compliment right there. Not technically the worst.
Yeah, it might be the 50th date, but I doubt she's attracted to repeated failures.
Well, to be fair, she's
That's why we
standing
haven't
there.
gotten in yet, right? We
Yeah.
haven't gotten in. Because we're
Babe, I
barely
know you have a
withdrawn.
dagger,
She
but you don't
keeps-
gotta twist it.
She just keeps opening her doors, but we cannot get it
Yeah,
done.
you can't get in there, guys.
Can't get it done.
Happens to everybody.
Where's my
It does.
HR?
Is that what Winter
HR
tells
lady.
you?
That's what Winter said. Yeah.
It's not that common. And it does matter. Or whatever.
I think I'm the last person.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only if
I
you
blame the
want
last
out again.
failure on Airy. I blame her.
Oh yeah, that would have
All
made
right.
all the difference. I guarantee
All right,
it.
after we hit the thing, so myself, Essen, I think Balin's fate, right?
Group 2.
Balin is Stans.
Oh,
Blaine is Stans.
no, Stans is staying. So Nathan and Sparrow
Should be going to the right.
should be going to the right.
Group 2 go right.
So do
yes.
we need then one person from your group because we are too short?
That's true. Me and Stan's both
Wait,
staying.
hold on. I have to clarify because Nathan and I have always gone left. You want us to go right this
Yeah,
time?
see that was part of the
Yeah.
problem.
Because you're group two.
If just me and Sparrow go right.
No, I'm going right.
No, if
Okay,
just
okay,
two
okay.
people, if just two people go right, you're gonna die.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm
yeah.
going right.
Yeah.
Sparrow's going
Draq-
right.
let's pull-
Essen's
let's
Drag,
going right.
Essen, Nathan, Sparrow, and one other person.
We
Let's
need
pull
somebody
Fate
from Team
to the-
1.
Let's pull Fate into group 2 going right.
Okay.
We
Okay.
need some hobbits to do some murdering.
Because I'm going to switch to healer. I'm going to heal Nathan when we go right.
Essen can also spot heal.
Yeah,
I'm
Yes,
gonna
but
go
I'm
left.
busy turning the gear.
I'll do the healing. Essen turns the gear. We're good to go.
Group 1,
We can all
except for
stay
Fate,
alive.
goes
Are we pulling our enemies back to the middle?
No, we're killing them in
Okay.
the side zone
Okay.
where they belong?
where they belong.
All
Tell
right.
this
Am I
lady to
running up
shut
to
up.
turn the wheel or are we killing it first?
Now remember, you got to kill fast and get out because those
Yeah.
doors close.
Yeah, so turn the wheel while we're killing it, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will go turn the wheel because I don't do any freaking damage.
Let's go left.
Yeah, I
believe in yourself.
I think that was our big issue last time. We didn't have enough people going right.
Come just in time. Draq is stirring.
Des, I think you went around down, brother.
Something amiss. We must purify these streams, or we will never be able to stop them.
Magic in the air. I can smell the piss in the air.
Well, I'm excited because whether we win this one or not, we're done with these guys tonight.
Yeah.
I think we got time for one more after this, if we need to.
Oh my god, this is like getting divorced all over again.
The magic is. Mr. C says this is it. The magic is in the air.
Yeah, it's this. I'm telling you, it's the piss in the air.
But remember, this is how hard raids always are until you figure out what to do.
Right.
Right.
They always suck until you figure it out.
MMO rating right here.
I'm not sure I've ever had to repeat one this many times before there was a success.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
SWTOR
no.
raids, we definitely
Flame of
did.
Fear was like this for sure.
Dude.
Was
Some
it
of those
puzzle
EverQuest
in the
2
middle of
raids. Oh man.
When you got that bad luck logging into the Plane of Fear and something got on you right away.
Yep.
Oof.
Yep. The
Kingdom
Silverback
of Sky
Rose.
raids in EQ2 were fun.
Yeah.
Or when somebody clicked on or hailed the vendor or whatever, hailed the quest guy.
Oh yeah.
And everything from 3 levels comes down.
Yeah, those were super fun, Sparrow. The Kingdom of Sky raids. That was a great expansion.
It was.
Please not talk about EQ2. It's depressing.
Yeah.
I love EQ2 back in the day.
Oh,
Actually, that was the expansion when everyone moved to Coercer from Illusionist.
Des, was it
about
Vishan's
Coercer?
Peak? Because I think we spent quite a while on Vishan's Peak.
I never played EQ2.
Yeah, that was the Kunark one.
Oh, don't worry, your dreams are never ruined.
I went from EQ to WoW. And then jumped around in several as Essen abandoned me repeatedly.
As what I do, yeah.
Yeah, super good. I love the sneaky thing. You know, you'd go down a waterfall in the air, well, I hope there's an island beneath me, and there, and there was often. So,
Often.
yeah, there was
Often's
always
a funny word.
And if you didn't, then you would just fall back into the world, and it'd be fine.
Oh, I remember the ruins of Kunark getting that rhyme faction up. I spent a lot of time on that to get the mount. That was a good one as well.
You say run quickly. We've been over here
She's
for a while.
just getting here now, and look at her run.
Yeah. You know what? You're beautiful, but you're slow.
She is
slower than a human.
Unbearable. She's unbearable. Therek would know.
Oh my goodness.
Unbearable.
Yes. She's
Oh
like,
yeah, the skill creep, the ability creep on EQ2 is ridiculous.
oh my god. Yeah, I've said it a bunch of times. I was watching one of their top streamers, and on his bar, I counted them. I individually hit 90 abilities on the actions bar. 90.
I don't
exaggeration.
think those are all abilities. Lots of those are clickies too. So.
And so situational.
Doesn't make it any better.
It does. He had them all there.
I had basically my 2 bars I used all the time. The rest were optional.
I got 4
Or I'll
bars.
stick around
I got
because-
4 bars right now. So
Optional for what?
Situational.
I'm really glad that
Yeah, but the
Pantheon
situations
has limited
happen.
that.
Yeah, I had 3 bars
the
of
last
abilities set, and I used most of them all the time, and then I had a full bar of clickies and
Maybe not.
high cooldown abilities and that sort of thing.
Is she done cleaning this piss?
Nope.
No.
She's real close.
Oh my god. Come on, lady.
So she should just
She's
couple of
the
darklings after.
the worst kidney ever. That's what she is. She's a glorified kidney.
Oh, Emerald Halls.
Okay,
yeah,
let's go.
Emerald Halls took even if once you had it down, Emerald Halls took forever. It's
Yeah,
like
every
a
time I try to
6-hour
go-
raid.
Oof. Every time I try to go back to EQ2, I look at the ability bars oh, cool, bye. Not to mention the bags. You open your bag, you
We
get
are
500
here. Oh,
spaces.
yeah. Let's do hope.
Oh yeah.
Okay, who's
All
using
right,
their
Open
tokens?
up.
Okay.
So Stans, I've been getting murdered pretty often staying on the platform. Should I try to go like behind him a little bit on the floor?
Yeah, maybe see if you can sneak around a pillar or something.
Okay.
Because she will AoE heal.
Yeah.
He is free. What has been done?
What has been
All right.
done?
Maybe let's get the guys on the left first, maybe.
Here we go.
On the door.
Go, go, go.
Can someone get the thing, please?
I'll get it.
Yep. Spinning wheel. Fate, you should be on the right side, right?
I am on the right side.
Oh, I wasn't Fate. I was very confused.
I'm a non-healing relic keeper who's healing.
You.
All right, going down.
Everybody out of the room. Kill that guy out of
We're
the
still
room.
killing ours. All right.
Yeah, Nathan, kill it outside of the room.
All right, I'm pulling him back.
I need to heal. I need to heal.
Get to the front.
There, he's down.
All right.
Everybody, make sure you're not in the room. Running to the center.
Yeah,
We can help
come
them.
up, come up front. Okay. Okay.
You guys
They
dead?
got
First
theirs.
coming down.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
We going in? Wait, turn around.
Everybody needs to get here.
Is everybody here?
Everybody ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's move in. Here we go. Moving in. Remember the pillar?
Behind the pillar.
Don't let the Darklings get to the things.
Okay, here he goes. He's doing it. All right, he's done it. All right, I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah, get the Darklings.
I'm gonna keep him near the pillar. Don't stand in front of him.
I'm gonna get on the Darklings, get them away from the holes.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys who's
heals,
about to
man.
do his AoE.
Yeah, I can't heal my... Come on.
Behind the pillar.
Oh, I got
Yeah, behind the pillar. Behind the pillar.
Okay, good, good.
Good.
I need a heal when somebody can.
Ah! Shit, he turned around and looked at me, and I was like, that's the end of me.
Combat res incoming.
He's almost dead. Pouring it on.
He does turn around and whack somebody. Oh, he's doing another behind the pillar.
Got him.
He's
down.
dead.
We got him.
He's
He's
down.
dead.
All right, now we gotta do this.
Therek, get on one. Essen, get on two.
I'm on 3.
I'll get on
dead.
4. Oh, Essen's dead. Sparrow
Okay.
can get on 2. Or Nathan
On
can
it.
2. Okay.
Derek, do you
Sparrow,
want?
Sparrow's got it.
All at once. 1, 2, 3.
Ah,
go.
shit! I didn't
Doing?
even...
Got it.
All I did
Got
was
it.
buff you.
Okay,
I heal
all 4.
myself.
It's open. It's
Door's
open.
open.
You were too close.
Back's open.
Okay, start again. Start again.
Okay.
Wait for it to fully reset.
There's-
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, we're about to be dead here.
Yeah, I died. Stans doesn't have a healer.
Ah, that doesn't do it.
I don't
That
know if
doesn't
it
do
was all at once. I think it's still in order.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
It's a puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
1,
Can you do
3,
one
4,
again, please?
2.
See if we can figure it out.
One.
Do
Okay.
1,
3.
Now
3.
3.
3.
Got it. I'm on 3. Done.
4.
4.
Nope, someone just did 2.
Well,
Okay.
Something
try
happened.
it- Try it again. Try it again. Okay, ready?
Alright.
I'll do 1.
How'd I
Do
die?
1. Now do 3.
okay.
Because when you do it wrong,
Okay, you got
sometimes I
it.
think it hits you.
Doing
Yeah.
4.
Oh, okay.
And
Hands is
I'm
down.
dead.
2.
You,
We need to figure out this order, this puzzle.
There's just like
Got it the first time.
Okay, there it is,
No.
but it doesn't
We did-
do anything.
Like, I can get in there, but
we never got it.
Oof.
Because even though you can see the gap in the door, remember how doors in this game work?
Yeah, they
You can't
hurt.
walk through the gap. All 4 pieces need to be gone.
That's so
we've
stupid.
never gotten to that point.
That's so dumb.
We're gonna have to look up the order for
it is
that.
done because the penalty for failing is a giant hit on you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But it's trial and error, right? Is there any is there any
there's all
kind of
4.
hint?
But that doesn't mean the back door opened. We got all 4 open.
Neat. Can anyone go
That
there and do
was
something?
open the back door.
Cuss words are bubbling up in my sides, in my insides.
Let him out, dude.
While we're running back at stands, you want to see if there's like an order or something we need to do for that?
Now we're gonna look up this raid.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we have to.
We got one
I
shot
think we
left.
have to look up the
we
door.
got one
Yeah,
shot
that's-
left at
do
this
you
thing.
want the answer, Draq?
The door's not
Yes.
then stop talking, please.
Oh, I'm on.
Because you ask a question, and then like 5 of you start talking. It's 2 and 3. Just hit 2 and 3.
The 2 are fake outs. Oh my god, that's so brutal.
It's like one of those. It's like a lever puzzle where there are multiple combinations that work, but if you want the quickest way, just do 2 and 3.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Can I just
brutal.
reiterate that I hate puzzles and MMOs? Hate it.
Yeah, especially no raid.
How did I just drop all the way down, breaking my ankles?
Yeah, if we had a few minutes to like consider it, then we could have been like, okay, let's open 1 and see what that does.
Yeah,
Let's open
like,
2 and see what that does.
Yeah,
it's like an escape the room thing, right? Like you can do it, but there's too much pressure in the moment. Like you gotta, you know,
It's an escape the room, or there's someone in the room stabbing all your friends.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Escape the room with somebody stabbing.
It's like, oh, you got that
math
wrong.
question. What?
And you just heard your friend die.
Right.
That's
Aw, you guys are all emotional about us dying. That's why you can't concentrate. That's so
Yeah,
sad.
hanging really does concentrate the mind. So I get why they do some of that, but.
God.
So awful.
It'd be one thing if they're like clues.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's just like,
Wait,
just guess.
Did we not read some lore? Is that what's killing us here?
Oh, was the lady telling us
They
what it
would
was?
just make it randomly 2 and 3.
I don't think
There's gotta
she
be some
did.
reason.
No.
I think it's mad that we called it Nûrz McGurge, and it's like, no, that's not my name.
I think this door is like the final boss of this dungeon. It's just like, it is a door. The final boss is a door.
You guys were saying you got like hit by something after we failed it. I didn't get hit by anything, so I'm wondering if like maybe the boss turned around or something.
I got hit by the boss.
I think the boss starts to AoE us somehow through the door.
Yeah, through the door. Yep.
Yeah,
Because every time I got hit,
we
I
all died
targeted him
outside.
automatically. Yeah.
So when we kill the Everseer, we might want to run behind the pillars until we get the door open.
I know. I was line of sight of the boss. I was out of sight, and he still murdered me for 4,000 damage out of the blue.
They can make this raid 400 times better with one change.
Respawning outside.
Respawning outside the final boss.
Agreed.
And also shutting up the elf that talks too
The
much.
elf, yeah. The elf doesn't go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I know, like she did
After
it once, now she can just be like, oh, welcome back to the piss farm room.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the piss farm.
Welcome back. Please
The
try
combination
again.
is 2 and 3.
The combination on my luggage is
Right.
Also-
You think she would tell us that since, you know,
The fate of the world rests on it. You know?
right?
Nobody.
And like it's the boss's prison. I assume that like she or someone designed it like that. Like,
I know,
kind of
she knows
vital
how to do
information.
everything else.
That does sound like something I would do. Like I put as a guardian of this thing for thousands of years, and then the group comes, they take off, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to tell them the combination.
Oh, 10,000 years been preparing for this, and I forgot about the combination.
Got to tell them the 2 and the 3. Dang it!
Guys, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. The same combination with my luggage.
No, it's just one little detail I forgot to mention. Also, the first detail of make sure you go through the doors. So, like, when Ben and I got stuck outside the first time.
Oh, also, don't hit the teleport button like Eric.
Ugh, I hate the mechanics in this raid. It is the worst.
Bag, don't mess with them.
Don't even look at your bag.
I don't think you can see that.
Delicious brie doesn't matter how
Randall.
tempting it is. Don't eat it.
Wait, should we wait?
Oh no, that was funny. Do eat it,
I
please,
guess not.
someone else, because that was fun. Just not tonight. Yeah, not tonight. This is a bad night for that.
I have
love
this cheese
escort
in my
raids.
bag. I
I
wonder what
love
those.
escort quests and raids.
That was
Oh
like
my
day
God.
1, Stans. We learned that lesson day 1.
Escort quests and quests are no fun. Escort quests and raids are like,
Dude,
really?
that's the
Who-
worst.
Especially when it's-
Who
needs to
woke up
be-
on the wrong side of the bed that day and was like, this is how I'm going to design this raid?
Well, this
You know, it
is the
should
game with
be-
Sarah Oakhart, so
It should be like an escort quest that's in an underwater area in a raid.
Yes.
Everyone's gonna
Oh
love
my
it.
god.
gosh.
okay, we're here.
With an
Alright,
elevator. An
With-
escort quest in a raid underwater with an elevator.
With elevators.
Okay,
absolutely.
Lady
worst-
Button's pushed.
Worst MMO underwater combat. Go.
Must know the peril you
If you don't say
underwater combat.
If you don't say Guild Wars 2, you're wrong.
Guild Wars 2 underwater. No, Guild Wars 2 underwater combat was fine.
What are you talking about, Nathan? It was revolutionary. It revolutionized MMOs.
It wasn't revolutionary. You get a new set of skills.
It's like, here's your underwater spear thing and your new stupid skills.
Gulu put New World.
I said New World.
Okay, he's right.
He's laughing at you, yeah.
He's right.
It was
New
the
World
worst because you did die. You were just not fighting.
right.
You just walking.
EverQuest 1 was horrible.
Well, here's the thing. All these games, like, was the combat any different underwater?
No. You still looked like you were standing on land and fighting.
Like,
Same
You just
thing
had to
in
aim
WoW.
yourself
Weren't
correctly
they moving their
at the
arms a
exact
little bit?
perfect angle.
EverQuest 2 did okay. You know, he's
No, and
doing
EverQuest
kind of
2
the
is
best
cool.
Was it
I like
Mortal
that one.
Online?
Swimming.
What was that
Guild
game
Wars 2 had
Nathan
different
played?
abilities underwater.
What was that?
Was it
Guild Wars
Mortal
2 had
Online?
different abilities.
Did it really? I don't remember that.
Yes, going up and down was super awkward in EQ1.
Because that's what EQ2 needed was yet more abilities.
That's what EQ2.
The one Nathan kept drowning in just
If-
recently, like in last
If in
year.
EQ2,
What
you got
was
all
that?
new set of abilities.
I thought it was like Mortal Online or something.
That'd be the best.
Oh, it was Mortal Online 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Mortal
couldn't- I
Online
didn't have
2.
enough stamina. I didn't know it was using my stamina to swim, and I couldn't make it to the shore.
Yeah, that was the
Guys,
worst.
I've got knots in my stomach right
Everybody
now
in.
about this raid.
Last shot.
I'm getting PTSD from this thing.
Dragon
We will never see
This
this
is the
room
one to feel
again.
great about.
Yeah,
Because
this
if we
will be the
win, we
last
win. If
time
we lose,
ever.
we win.
This is it.
Drac is gonna get a medical bill from Manaruhan for ulcers. This is your fault.
No, guys, this is our best run yet. Because if we win, we win. If we lose, we never get to be here again. It's the best.
Somebody just jump in the pee and let's call it
That
a
was
day.
Jeeves.
No.
That was Jeeves.
No, we gotta
Jeeves
give
is
it a real
allowed to do
shot.
No, don't give it a real shot. Come on.
They will do everything they can.
Even I'm not that much of an asshole.
Now we know the combination. We can at least make it to the next phase.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I have this skill that is in the middle of my screen that I just realized I hadn't noticed. It says Born for Combat. Makes a full AoE attack.
Have you not been using Born for Combat?
Oh
as a young
boy.
champ?
I didn't.
Oh my
I
God.
literally haven't
Stands.
seen it until just now,
Born
Stan.
for combat.
It's the most amazing skill ever.
Well, actually, it is
dynamic in
really
your
nice,
class.
but he shouldn't need to be using it too much here, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, we did kill these guys pretty
It's
fast.
like that.
Maybe I
I
should
was
use
doing
it.
that on purpose.
Yeah, because
Well,
there's so many
it-
names and crap in the middle, I haven't seen it. So
That's your auto skill bar. Yeah, so things
actually.
Rigor will come up on there when certain circumstances are met. You can also just put the ability on your hotbar.
yeah, I'm
Which is
gonna
what I
move
do.
it because it's in a weird place that I've never seen it. Of course, right in the middle of my screen.
Sounds like Lotro.
Yeah, I've got an ability that only comes up when I do a critical, and it's a heal. So it's like, congrats, you crit. Do you need to heal anybody right this second? Like, no. Thanks.
Gulo, I've got PTSD from those spell slingers too.
Yeah, well,
They were ridiculous.
and Nathan should too. He got wham bammed.
The thing about those spell slingers is that I actually had a spell on my enchanter bar that was super good against them. That slowed down their spellcasting speed, and they went so quick that I couldn't get to it in time.
Yeah, we've just had so many mobs so fast.
With a little
there.
more practice, I would have reorganized my bar a little bit to make it a little easier to get to it.
I could only silence like 1 out of every 4 of them because like the cooldown was down. Like,
Things were just happening real fast. Like
only for the
I had
enchanter.
a stun, I had a interrupt I could have used. Like I was using, they're just not consistent.
Well, the problem with the enchanter silence and interrupt was it was a 2-second cast. And so if the mob has like a 3-second cast, like you better just before you see what it is, you just gotta start interrupting it.
Yeah, you got to be on your toes.
Yeah, that
I think all
is
silences should be
really
instant.
be instant, yeah.
Yeah.
What if we were just as slow as her? I don't think we'd ever make it through the raid.
This would have been
Quickly
our
now,
first
she
go
says.
around.
I would have
She
paid for the
says
faster
quickly.
mount. That's
Lady.
I'll tell you that much right now.
No, Desert. I haven't been paying attention apparently. It's supposed to be so boring.
Yeah, all silences should be instant though.
Takes focus.
Is that a comment that came up? That's the most boring snooze fest.
No, it's just
People do say that, Austin.
Yeah.
People do say that.
That was a feeling that people were voicing at some point.
Well, if you're just like watching the combat and you're not paying attention to what's actually happening, like just the graphic, like visually, yeah, it's tab targeted MMO. They all look boring.
Well, I think the bigger thing is that people just hop into the stream while you guys are like in between mobs, and they're like, "You guys are just standing around talking." Like,
No, but even the combat though, like it looks boring if you don't know what's going on.
I don't think so. I think it's just a factor of what most MMO combat looks like today. You know, it's like
everything looks like
so
a JRPG
fast,
with so many things happening on screen. Like, goodness gracious, we don't need all that Xenoblade Chronicles.
Well, I think that like with animations and stuff like that, you can make it look. Obviously, Pantheon shouldn't be at that level yet. Like that, we shouldn't be working on animations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it certainly it looks boring. It does.
I don't think so.
Well, let's fight about it.
All right, let's get the hope up.
Hope. Hopeity hope. Thank you, Carl.
All right,
to the left.
All right,
Group
group
1
right.
to the left.
Group 2, best group.
All right, I'm You can't see it, but I'm transferring into Healer Wizard.
Do 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 do.
What's he doing there? It's weird.
Yeah, well, that is weird. Why are there Darkling? That's weird.
Therek, can you get the thing again?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay.
He is free. What has been done?
What has been done? You know exactly what's been done.
So tense.
Hurry. Some of you
Meow. Excuse me.
must handle the levers.
Oh, get it off me.
Spin the wheel.
All right. Pulling.
And I'm dead.
Shoot.
Who killed the bear?
Ah, got it. We gotta get Therek back up before we try to leave this place.
Before the door closes here.
Yeah.
Fate.
Thank you. Okay, I'm
Let's
going
run to the middle. We'll pull him back.
One to the middle.
Go to the middle.
Middle's still piss.
Yeah, we don't have both levers.
No, I don't mean the middle water. I mean,
Done. I got
Sorry,
it.
I died.
Okay, now I'm down.
Oh, now, Nathan, did you fall in the piss?
I didn't know it was piss. Everybody said go to the middle. I went to the middle before they said it was
sorry.
piss.
Quote unquote. I didn't know it was piss.
My group, and I meant not behind the door.
Oh.
So,
Well,
doggone it.
He just wiped
I
us
think
out.
it was worth it just for that quote of I didn't know it was piss.
I can't heal anything.
Well,
Everyone's
silent.
scared. Yeah.
I'm just silenced forever.
I'm gonna melee that boss just out of some nope. Just out of vengeance. I hate you, Tharlatch.
Can you get people up? Are you out of
SOP.
combat to get people
I'm
up?
out of combat res.
We're all dead. There you go. Well, boys.
Well, this is different. I'm getting silenced every 5 seconds. That was not happening to me before.
All right.
That happened to me the time before this one.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess the LOTRO raid wins. Ba, 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 ba.
The door is shut on this raid, yeah.
You can't win them all.
Sad.
We didn't even get to do 2 and 3.
All right. Well, we do have some stuff coming up this week. Mr. Nathan Napalm, what do you got going on?
We've got EverQuest P99 on Friday, and then we've got our Game Geezing on Sunday. It's the last live recording. It's going to be only podcast after this week.
Very cool.
Let's say what happened.
Mr. Therek?
Nobody's going to listen to the podcast, so we can't get our sponsorship, so we're not going to do it live anymore.
I highly recommend Game Geese, and I love it. And I listen to a
It is
podcast
good.
only, so
Yeah.
it's a win-win for me.
I'm a podcaster.
Yeah.
It's the best way to listen to it. The live recording is just that. It's a recording. It's the raw.
Yeah. What do we got going on this week? Well, on Sunday coming up, we have Quests and Coffee, where that's me, Fate, Sparrow, and Grogu playing some Scholastic Crown of the Magister, and we are having a great time with that. So if you want to see a good turn-based RPG with lots of story and lots of fun, interactions and some unintentionally funny dialogue, come join us Sunday noon Eastern on our Pantheon Plus YouTube channel. I will be streaming that live, and I think, and look for content. I think I'm gonna get some videos put together. I'm gonna have something released hopefully for this weekend as well, with highlights from our stream on Saturday where we played Pantheon Rise of the Fallen and the pre-alpha. So I've gonna be, but the first one I'm gonna be doing is an enchanter skills and spells breakdown. So look for that.
Nice, Mr. Manarohan. You got anything going on this week?
Well, there's the P+U2 after the Parting the Veil stream on Thursday evening. So Desrin, Redbeard, and myself, and we will be discussing some cool stuff about mastery. So really excited to hear more about
Dude,
that
mastery
system,
is one of the coolest things. So I am
it really is
about this. You guys get the good stuff this week.
Yeah, so I know I'm a little biased, but Parting the Veil is my favorite of all of the streams that happen. So generally every month, but yeah, so that, and then I'm finishing this darn song. So been very busy, so just trying to.
Okie dokie. All right, everybody. Well, we're gonna raid. I think we're gonna try to raid It's Kuvani this week. I don't think we've actually successfully raided. She's an EverQuest streamer, so make sure to say hi to her. And we're gonna hit the ender here. Everybody, wave bye-bye to the people.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
See you next week.
Yes.